We are back, boys. We are back at it. Haha. Take that, hacker man. Yeah. Had to reset my DNS. Yeah. I changed my subnet. I know what's up. You guys try. You can't stop me. Nope. Nothing stops the Jive Turkey. It's Wednesday. Of all the days. Not today. Yes. Let's 15,000 yards. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. We'll do it again.
Our new contact bearing.
We already know. We already know. We know who he is. It's Foxtrot.
Our new contact bearing. 121. Designated Sierra 2.
That's right. Boom.
Sonar new contact bearing. 042.
Close enough.
Designated Sierra 3.
Oh. That's a Rapuchka. That's an Ogra. That sounds like okra. Okra's not bad. I like fried okra. Of course, you could fry anything. It tastes good, but fried okra, good. I eat some of that. Ooh. What? You know what? Close enough.
Sonar Sierra 3.
It's not a target. That's what we know.
Merchant.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. What's Sierra 2? What's he doing? What's Sierra 2 doing over there? Just hanging around, minding his own business. Not in my waters. Oh, wow. Okay, is he a warship? What the hell is this guy? He's not a warship. Oh, he's a merchant. Or he could be actually he might be a whale. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay.
Sonar Sierra 2.
Well, we'll call him a trawler for now.
As merchant.
Now, why is that red? Hold up. Wait a minute. I think that's the game nudging me to recheck that classification is what that is. Are we between two hostiles? Because that's kind of cool. That's kind of cute. Let's go. I'll tell you what. Let's go up and let's see who it is. Let's go take a little look-see-loo. I got to look down the bearing of 040. Is what I got to do. Let's raise that mast.
Up scope.
Raise the mast. 040 right here. Yeah. See, it's definitely a surface ship. It looks like a stern trawler to me. Right there.
Down scope.
Huh. All right, I'm not worried about him. I am worried about Mr. Foxtrot down here. Yeah. Mr. Foxtrot. All right, so our layer is now at 80 feet. That's not good. All right, so we need to get we got to start all over. We got to get a bearing drift on Mr. Foxtrot, bearing 163, right down here. All right, let's check all of the. We're back up on the Twitch on the Rumble. I see Alonzo. How you doing, Mr. Alonzo? Rosie's here. Good. Rosie, we're resetting the 7 Days to Die server on Friday. We're taking all the mods off of it too. It's going to be just vanilla game, easy game. Yep, that's right. Are we on Facebook? We should be. I'm afraid to check. Let me quickly check real fast. Let me go to the old Facebook. Well, one website says we are, and one website says we're not. So I choose to believe that we are. That's my truth. That's my truth right now. All right, range 8,000 yards, 5,000 yards. All right, we just want to see which way he's going, and then we're going to go the opposite way. You can even hear that ship coming. Yeah, where's he at? It's funny. Down here, I can definitely hear him. 040, right? He's off on the horizon there.
Up scope.
We'll take another quick look at him real fast. Ah, there he is. There he is. Turn that sea noise down just a little bit loud there, Mr. Ocean. Calm down, Mr. Ocean. That does look like a red flag, doesn't it? I don't know why I can't buzz his bearing. What's up with that?
Make depth 458 dive by.
Ah.
Con, dive at 458 dive by.
There we go. So you got to be at the right depth or else...
Con sonar, master 3 is
Downscope.
Yeah. So now he's classified the right color. Gotcha. All right. Well, it's just me and you, Mrs. Foxtrot. You come here often? Baron 168. Ah. Well, you know what? She's not moving very much. So what I think we need to do is let's come over this way and see if we can get her to go to the right, or that'd be the left, but whatever. Over there. So we're going to take that bearing, add 90 to it. So we'll say 070, so plus 90 is 260. 170. So yeah, that's what the math says. Okay. Yeah. Just do what the math says.
come right to 260 helm I.
All right. I'm also going to get down to a reasonable depth. Let's get down to like let's come down to 800 feet.
Make depth 850 feet dive by.
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
Oh,
138 designated Sierra.
Look at
4.
that. They had a little trap set up for me. They were waiting on me. That's why he wasn't moving. They got a little static picket line here, waiting for old Jive Turkey Submarine to come along and get violated. Yeah, well, we avoid that. Not today. Not today. Yep. I survived many a Thanksgiving. This isn't my first rodeo. This isn't even a rodeo. That's how good we are. Yeah, Jive math hurts, yes. That's both a statement and a title. Yeah, this is the new PLAN attack sub. Yeah. It's China. We're playing a Chinese sub today. And we're beating the bejesus out of the Soviet Union with it. Like a club. All right. Let's go to Sierra 4. Oh, do we not have Sierra 4 anymore? We had Sierra 4 for a moment. Sierra 4 might be super sub. Super duper quiet. Whoops. Hello. Super duper quiet. We will find out when we find it. I should mention we had a power outage because we have major storms in our area today. That's what happened earlier, by the way. Power came back, but we're on the backup circuit. So hopefully backup circuit stays primary circuit for a long time. At least the next 4 or 5 hours. That'd be nice. But you never know. We live at the end of a power line in the middle of nowhere. So if anyone loses power, it's us. And then everyone else does. So that's just the way it is. That's what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere and want electricity.
Con, helm, steady course.
Yeah. We are back. We didn't implode. No. We're back. The power company is, well, they're doing their best. Yeah, we have at least 2 power circuits that come to our neighborhood, and when one fails, it automatically switches, which is nice. If the second one fails, which sometimes happen, then you know it's going to be out for a long time. Last time we lost power, it was 3 days before we got it back. Ugh, that's a long time without electricity. That's enough time to get in the car to the airport and go fly somewhere that has electricity. Yep. So hopefully we don't have to go through that again. That's not good. That's no fun. Man, who's Sierra 4? I don't have him. I can't classify him. He's not there anymore. Well, He's still there, but I don't have him on sonar anymore. That makes me sad. Man, Foxtrot is not moving. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're on depth. I'm going to go ahead standard.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And what we're going to do, if we lose him, we'll start a little timer here. Oh, did he just update?
Con maneuvering. Making turns for
Okay, start the timer.
5 knots.
He bears 164. Without moving the mouse for 3 minutes, what new bearing will he be at? And our speed across the line of sight is 15 knots. Yep. So take notes. Write all this down in your little fire control brain of yours. Oh, did I spell communist wrong? Oh no. Oh no, the title. Is it spelled wrong? It might be. It looks right on my end. What did I miss? Oh, wow. Oh, communist was a banned term? Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah. Selvig just permitted the word communist. Oh, my God. Yeah, there's so much freedom in capitalism in our chat. We don't usually use these words. No. That goes towards your American credit there, Rosie. That's what that is. Yeah, you put that on your driver's license. Can't spell communism, and it's spelled wrong on your driver's license too. Yep. You show that ID. That's right. Yep. So the bearing was 164, and it's been how many minutes? Oh my God, I can't operate a stopwatch. I can operate a multi-billion-dollar nuclear-powered sonar system, but I can't operate a fucking stopwatch. Well, he's moved about 10 degrees in about 2 minutes. So 5 degrees a minute. 5 degrees a minute at 15 knots. What range is that? If he's dead in the water, we don't know. He's got to be moving. Well, maybe, not really. If he's dead in the water, if he's a post, it would be at cross bearings. So that would be where the bearings cross. We don't have a fire control system on here to see the cross bearings, so we got to do it like manually. So if we plotted 164 and then we plotted 154, 10 degrees of bearings, they would probably, God, how far out would they cross? If it's 5 knots, is it 5,000 yards? Is it, because it's 5 to 1. I think it's 5,000 yards. Well, I think the answer is 5,000. His range is close. Well, we don't have him anymore. What am I doing? He faded. Okay, let's go and slow down. Let's see what his new bearing is, and then we'll know. His bearing was 164. And this is going to be like a 5-minute bearing rate. This will be really good.
Making turns for 10 knots.
Let's see where Sierra 1 pops back up. It was 164 was his old bearing. Then we drove for 5 minutes at 15 knots across his line of sight. I need to regain him on sonar or else this ain't gonna work. All we need to know is new bearing, sonar. Come on, buddy. Who's my little man? You can do it. You can do it, Sonarman. Regain him. All the fire control math assumes that you turn instantly, change speed instantly, regain, in this case, instantly, and none of that is happening. So every minute that's not happening, even if you do the math right, it's not going to be exactly where he's at. Shoot. Wow. Yeah, this is really weird. At this range, he should not be... We should have regained him. You know what? Maybe he's a lot farther away than I thought. Okay. I had 2/3. We're going to go 10 knots. We're going to let Lockheed figure it out. When all else fails, shoot the scout torpedo. This is what I like to call scout and force, recon and force, with a Mark 48 ADCAP. Yep. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to firing point procedures on Sierra 1, the Foxtrot bearing, last bearing 142. System solution is range 6,500 yards, speed 0, low confidence. Solution set, weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Oh, there it goes, off to the north, and then it does a little loop-de-loo, back to the west, or the east rather. Yeah, we did a little boomerang shot, over the shoulder as they say. Little over the shoulder. Our objective right now is to get as far away from this torpedo as possible. At least 4,000 yards. That's why he's going that way and we're going this way. And that's why we sped up. That's what we doing. Matty D's here. Yeah, we lost. Somebody said it might be in the baffles. And you're right. CR4 might have been in the baffles on this course. You're absolutely right. Good call, good call. Yep. So I'm going to drive this.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 3. Last bearing 0, 4, 5. Contact faded.
Okay. So I'm going to drive the weapon so that it's directly north of Sierra 1's last bearing. And then I'm going to drive it due south on top of him. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. Good way to break the wire there. Notice how the wire didn't break. What happened? What did I do differently this time where the wire didn't break? What is that? I don't know. Or maybe I do know. Let's see. Suffolk says you're hauling class 5 for a highway widening project on the other side of the state. Oh my goodness. What happened to the beat? Is beat season over? Listen. Selvig will haul whatever you need hauled. That's how he rolls. That's what he does. You want to haul beats? He hauls beats. You want to haul some asphalt? He'll haul that asphalt. Beats are over till September. Awesome. Yes. Well, congratulations on completing beat season. Welcome to road construction season. That's in full effect up here in Michigan. Let me tell you what. They get about 4 to 5 months out of the year to do road construction up here, and they take full advantage of it. Yes, they do. Full advantage. Hot and heavy, yeah. So whenever you're hauling asphalt stuff, I imagine if you're hauling gravel, that's just heavy. But if you have to haul the actual asphalt itself, you have to keep that warm, don't you? So like there's a heat source on your trailer, I imagine. That's probably not a very good feeling. I imagine that's a little risky. US 85, yeah, that's in Wyoming? It's either Wyoming or Montana. It's over there somewhere. Torpedo beats. Yeah, Panzer. Yeah. That's right. Oh. Well, Sierra 1's not happy about that.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Whoa. Yeah. Well. Look where Mr. Foxtrot was. Ironically, CR4 didn't react. Oh, now hold up. That might have been from CR4 right there. That might have been from CR4. Let's watch the weapon. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Lovely torpedoes passing in the night.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1, 1,
As you do.
3.
Yeah. He was like fire everything.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Yep. He was like fire everything. And somewhere back there's a submarine. That's our boy. Oh, there he is. Foxtrot dead ahead. Take that, Sierra 1. Oh, the plant is close enough where you don't need to keep it heated. Okay. Well, that's nice. You have insulated tanks to keep the heat in. Okay. Still very risky. I would not want to be hauling anything that could hurt me.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing.
I suppose
1,
heavy stuff could
1,
hurt you too,
2.
but heavy and hot, that's not fun.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapon acquired, baby. Uh-oh. What you can do now, Mr. Man? Oh.
Con sonar lost contact.
I guess the answer was
0,
not much.
1, last bearing 1.
Could have at least tried.
Contact breaking up.
You could drop the countermeasure. You could have changed depth. That would have been a good idea. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking outside the box here, you know. He was probably still reading his procedure. He was like, when the first countermeasure doesn't work and the torpedo's still coming, what's the next step? And that's where the instructions apparently end. He's like, oh, well, it's been a pleasure, boys. You know? Oh, man. Well, I think we did a good. CR4 is down here by himself, not doing nothing. So I think what we should do is turn to the south.
Come left to 1,
And
7, 9,
we'll slow down.
9.
We'll see if we can get CR4 classified, because he may need a shooting. I don't know. Oh, you have picks. Cool. Wait till I learn about oil distributors. Man, all I know about is oil exporters. That's what I know about. America. Making our own oil. And sharing it with the world because we're generous. We're good people like that, you know. Good people.
Make turns for 5
Yep.
knots. Maneuvering.
We share our culture, our movies, our music, our oil. Man. We even hosted a soccer game this summer. I saw one. It was on TV. You never see soccer on TV. It was on TV. Yeah.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra.
They were
2,
kicking the ball
bearing
and running, having a good old time.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Every once in a while, somebody would yell goal. I was like, jeez, calm down, dude.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 3, bearing
All right.
0.
There he is, Sierra 4. Let's
9.
classify this guy. All right, here we go. He's over there by the trawler, Sierra 4. Now, Sierra 4 might be an innocent bystander in all this. He does not have to be... Oh, no. Mr. Trawler might get a little shimmy sham right up the middle there. We will see what happens with him. War Crime Wednesday isn't just for us. Apparently it's for the Foxtrot as well. Sierra 1. Oh, it's almost a trawler. Ooh, you could almost make that work. It's very close. Nope. Probably some kind of merchant. It's not a whale either. What is this thing? I'm just curious now. It's nothing we're gonna shoot, apparently. Let's come on up periscope depth.
Make depth
I'm gonna
4,
verify
5,
this
8,
is a
dive
merchant
by.
before we skedaddle. Before we tell the Admiral we sank everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Con sonar Sierra 4. is
Well,
classified
no need
as
to come up periscope
submerged
depth now,
submarine.
boys. How about we reload tube 1? How about we do that? Yep, I think it's time to reload tube 1. All right, here we go. Now. Let's get back into sonar. We got to get his bearing rate. Oh, now that's an update right there. Let's go ahead and start the stopwatch this time. Make sure it's ticking, you know what I'm saying? It's got one button. It's less complicated than a computer mouse, and I failed at operating it a few minutes ago. That's the type of quality training we give here at the Jive Turkey channel. So his bearing rate is near 0, it looks like, but his range rate is coming in on us. Every update, sonar brings him closer and closer. We have 0 speed closing him, so all of his closure is his speed running towards us. It doesn't mean he's pointing us, but he is driving in our direction to the west, because we're west of his position. He has some speed, and apparently a lot of it, headed west. And because he's south of us, I think I want to turn around. I don't want to cross this man's bow. Nope. That's all I need to know. Head 2/3. Let's go ahead full.
Make turns for 10 knots.
We're gonna flip a Yui.
Come left to 008.
We're gonna flip a Yui, and then I'm gonna shoot him with. We'll use tube 2 on him. Yeah, one button too many apparently on the stopwatch. I know, right? Yeah. What do we got here? Real Men says our refineries are set up to crack heavy and dirty crude because that's what comes out of the majority of wells here 60 years ago. I wonder how long does it take to change that? Like if you wanted to change your refinery to process a different kind of oil and create a different type of gasoline, how long does that take? Is that something you can do in a weekend? Or is it something that takes a long time? Or do you build a refinery that can do all types of oils? I'm wondering, I don't know. And all types of gas outputs. And you just have to configure the valves, very complicated combination of valves, to get the stuff to go the right direction into the stack to separate and become the gas you want. These are the questions I have as an American. I don't know. I'm not sure how gas works. It makes my car run. That's about all I know about it. And my snowblower, which I appreciate, because the snowblower, arguably more vital than a car up here. You can survive without a car up here. You cannot survive without a snowblower. You will not survive the winter. You will starve to death without a snowblower up here. Yeah. No one's coming to give you food. You need to go get that shit yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, someone said 10 years. Wow. That's a long time. That's a long time. Long time. They should get better at that. If I was in charge of something that took 10 years, I'd be like, we need to get better. Let's have a meeting. Why does this take 10 years? Yeah. How many valves can that possibly be? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Profito says months to years, depending on approval. Oh, approval. You need people's permission? Okay. I would not be good at that. I wouldn't be asking shit. I'd be like, let's make the gasoline. All right. Same thing. Fire point procedures on CR4, the Romeo bearing 099. System range 94, 100 yards. Low confidence. Speed 15 knots. Solution set. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 2.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Boomerang that bitch. Watch it go by. Watch it go by. Head 2/3. Oh, we're already doing 10 knots. We're already doing 10 knots. We're fine. Little over the shoulder action there. That's what it's doing. Show is. It's your birthday. Tarapo says, didn't people starve without snowblowers? Not with like skis and shovels? Well, I suppose you could ski out of here, yeah. And I do have a neighbor that owns a pair of snowshoes. It's a couple. And they snowshoe on top of the snow in the wintertime because they like to show off. But I like them. They're nice people. They can show off if they want to. They're like, hey, we're up here on the snow berm. I'm like, if you fall in that, no one's going to find you until spring because it's like 8 feet high, you know. I'm like, take your chances. Yeah, I got a snowblower and a 4-wheel drive. Yep. And 30 days of food and water in case I need it. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Radeon Prime, thanks for the 6-month resub. Appreciate that, brother. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. Yeah, I do have a big snowblower. I bought the big one. My neighbor, because I think we're always trying to outdo each other as neighbors do, right? They bought a snowblower that attaches to the front of his riding lawnmower, which is already pretty big. So it's almost like a snow plow that also blows. It's like a bulldozer that also blows. Yeah, pretty crazy. He calls it his ex, and I don't ask questions about that. I don't need to know what that means. Nope. None of my business. Some things I just let go. I'm like, thank you, Frank. I'll see you in the spring, buddy. Hey, Charles. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Had a little hiccup in the power. So I should invest in battery backups. I keep putting it off because the last time I had a battery backup, of course, the power didn't go out when I had one, right? Which is probably a reason to get one, right? But eventually those batteries over time go bad. And you got to replace them, and that's a pain in the butt. They're heavy. Yeah, it's just a pain in the butt to replace. You're not supposed to throw them away either. You're supposed to take them to a disposal place. I don't have any disposal place around here.
Regained contact on Sierra 4 bearing 1.
So I kind of just don't want to have to mess with it. But also, if like whenever I lose power, it's not just me, right? It's also the internet company. It's so me getting or having a battery to keep the computer on doesn't mean the stream stays on. Yeah, that'd be pretty unlikely where I lose power but nobody else does. Yeah. Gall says there are now robot systems that mow. I saw that. I tried to convince the better half of me to buy one, and she said no. She doesn't want it to run over the mole. We have a mole in our yard. It's like a little chipmunk looking thing. She's convinced it will run the mole over. And I'm like, the mole will get out of the way when it sees Mr. Roboto coming. She's like, no, don't run the mole over. I'm like, okay. Sorry. It's really quiet, though, so I may run it at night when she's sleeping.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, we got him. Oh, now he's mad. Now he's like shooting back and throwing a temper tantrum. Sierra 4, what have you done? Ooh, he was coming right for us. Look at him. Watch him as he goes. Ah. Well, that shot's not going to hit nobody. You've wasted a weapon, sir.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1, 2, 0.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are these two torpedoes going to hit each other? Uh-oh, that's kind of cool.
Con,
oh my
fire
God.
Control, weapon acquired.
They're very close to each other. Look at that. Oh, the dance of the daggers. Maybe we'll name the episode Dance of the Daggers. Yeah. The mole can dodge your mowing. It can dodge a robot. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I think the mole sleeps during the day anyway. I very rarely see the little guy. He is cute as a button, though. He's a cute little... Think of a gopher, but half the size. It's a mole. Yeah.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
Out of all the
1, 2,
places in the
0.
forest for him to make his home, I don't know why he wants to live in my yard. We have hundreds of acres of woods called the Manistee Forest. You should Google it. It's beautiful. He could live anywhere in the Manistee Forest, which is all around us. And he lives in my yard. So I adopt him. He's my pet. You know, he's my pet mole. He's my little buddy. Psycho is here. He says, I watched your hunting the cruise ship scenario. How would a modern cruise ship sound with anywhere from 2 to 4 azimuth pods? Oh, yeah, yeah. The azimuthal pods became a lot more common at the end of my career.
120.
They weren't common for a long time. But a cruise ship is surprisingly unique. It almost sounds like a warship
Fire control.
because
weapon
it is
countermeasure
well
only.
maintained. At least the propulsion end of it is.
Con sonar.
I'm not sure how else to
04
describe it.
is
It doesn't sound
cavitating.
like a merchant. It's not as dirty. And then with pods are electric motors. So even though it has a diesel engine to make the electricity, it's not linked directly to the shaft. So that's very different. Very
Con sonar
warship-like.
lost contact.
Yep.
Sierra 4. Last bearing.
That's going to work out great in the next naval war.
Up.
Whenever people misclassify warships. Let's just hope that the fight doesn't happen anywhere near the Bahamas, because the Bahamas are chuckload full of cruise ships. At least 20, if not more. Probably more than 20. Is a lot. They're always going back and forth from Florida and other places too, but Florida especially, to the Bahamas and back. All right, boys, we did it. Yay. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh, weapon nearby. Where's that weapon at? Oh, he shot behind us. So we're just going to go, let's go ahead,
Make
flank,
turns for
compress a
3,
little bit of
2
time.
knots. Maneuvering eye.
Everybody else on the map has been classified. There's no further threats. So we're just going to
Con
move
maneuvering. Making turns
out the
for
way,
3,
baby.
2
Yay, we
knots.
did it. Good mission, everybody. Good mission. Oh, we got another one. Who's this? Down here, shallow water. Oh, cheeky. But we got him anyway. Now, we are in shallow water. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, we're going to take a look at our torpedo tubes. Everybody's reloaded. Yay. Got plenty of weapons. We're good to go. He bears 030. I'm going to close. Well, in shallow water, the only defensive measure we have really is range. We have to outrun his weapon if it finds us. So I'm going to start at 20,000 yards. Gives us a 20,000 yard head start. Yeah, that's 10 nautical miles. That's a long time. Very weak layer. Not surprising. Probably not even a layer, depending on how shallow the water is. Okie dokie, Schmokey, let's go. 030.
Con sonar new.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. That's not 030 sonar. What the hell?
Con sonar
Apparently
new.
sonar needs
Contact
training.
bearing 3, 5, 7.
Did I read the
Zero,
bearing wrong?
2.
I might have been that. I might have read the bearing wrong, but I'm pretty sure it said
Con sonar new.
030.
Contact bearing 0.
It said
2,
029,
4.
but I
Designated
rounded up to
Sierra
030.
3.
What the hell,
Con
sonar?
sonar new. Contact bearing
Oh
3,
my God.
5, 9. Designated Sierra 4. Con
There we-
sonar new. Contact bearing 0,
Oh.
4, 1.
Oh my
Designated
gosh, what's going
Sierra
on here?
5.
A whole gaggle of contacts.
Con sonar
That lines up really
Sierra
well for a
1
whiskey.
is classified as
And this is
submerged
definitely the place for a
submarine.
whiskey. I mean, any place for a whiskey, I'm going to tell you what, but we're off the coast. We're near land, is my point. Old Yankee Stretch. My old nemesis. Tracked Yankee Stretch for over a month, folks. Very boring job, but I did it for you. I did it for the country. Serve my country. We knew exactly when he was going to turn
Con
before he
sonar
turned.
lost
It
contact.
was
Sierra 4.
we
Last bearing
spanked
3,
him.
5, 8.
Spanked
Contact
the
faded.
bejesus out of the Yankee Stretch. I think he liked it, though. It was weird. Well, that's not a submarine. What's Sierra 4? We don't hold Sierra 4 anymore. What about Sierra 2? See a submarine. Oh, no. Looks like a merchant. Very merchant-y with all those lines. Yeah. Yeah, Yankee Notch, he had a
Con
an
sonar,
escort.
Sierra 2 is
She was the belle of the
classified as
ball.
biologic.
So she had an escort with her. Mr. Victor 3 was keeping an eye out for those Americans, keep the Americans away. And Well, I mean, it worked. We didn't like go up and knock on the hall or anything. So, old Mr. Victor 3 was successful in doing that. Yeah. But then Mr. Victor 3 got tired. He's a little sleepy boy. He got tired. So who comes along to relieve Mr. Victor 3? Mr. Kula does. And Mr. Kula was a lot quieter than Victor 3. In fact, Victor 3 was going away, leaving the belle of the ball, Yankee Stretch rather, where she was doing her thing. And there goes Mr. Victor going away. We're like, what's going on? Why? You don't leave your date at the dance. Well, turns out he got the tap on the shoulder from the Admiral, because Mr. Kula came along and took up his patrol duties. The one mistake Mr. Kula made, besides fucking with us, was he assumed the exact same patrol panel as Mr. Victor 3 had done for the past 4 weeks. So we were like, well, made our job easy. Guess what he's going to do in about 90 minutes, Captain? Turn to port. About 60 degrees. Yeah. Oh, my God. The Russians, they don't think about what they're doing. They just do what they're told, I guess. I don't know. It was so dumb. I was like, if you do something different. Nope. They read the procedure. It says turn to port 60 degrees every 90 minutes. That's what we're doing, comrade. And I'm like sitting in my little sonar shack going, these guys dumb. We could have shot our torpedo, had it do swirly swirls, and then hit him at his new position in 90 minutes. Yeah. Well, torpedo would have ran out of gas, but still, if it could run for 90 minutes, we could have done that and hit him. Because we knew right where he was going. Yeah. We knew the whole time. Because he did not change the plan. He changed the submarine, went through all that, and did the exact same thing. I swear to God, of all the things in my stories that I'm sure people question or don't believe, they probably believe that. And that's the thing that's the least believable to me. Yeah. Oh my God. And they're not dumb. I called them dumb, but they're not. That's the thing, is I know they're not dumb. Why the hell did they do it? Probably because a procedure told them to. Yeah. They were probably told to do that. Yeah. I know it sounds silly. I respect the hell out of my fellow submariners, even if they're in the other Navy. If I'm tracking them, I still respect them. Because you don't get to do that job if you're a dum-dum. Well, there's a wide range of dum-dum. There's dumb and there's dum-dum, Yeah. Anywho, so that's the Yankee Stretch story. I don't think I'm allowed to tell that one. Yeah. Because they were doing bad shit. They were being bad. We caught them too. We caught them. I finally figured it out. It's a trawler. Yay. Well. What are we going to do with Mr. Whiskey? Let's take him behind the barn and punish him. Let's punish him. Total water depth 700 feet. Man, this is like shooting fish in a barrel. This is ridiculously easy. Whiskey doesn't stand a chance against us. That's literally, like I said, the Soviet Union version of the German World War II boat at the end of the World War II war. Built in the 1950s. Has 1950s Soviet tech on it. Literally a copy of the German sonar system. Manual steering. Deaf as a post. I almost feel bad shooting him. Nah, let's do it. Which weapon to come? We could do this all sorts of ways, couldn't we? Let's start by going deep. So I'm going to bring on 10,000 pounds, put a little 10 degree down. I'm not changing speed yet. I'll come down about 500. Yeah, let's come down to about 500 feet. Dive, make it up 500 feet.
Make depth 500 feet. Dive by.
Yeah, so Yankee Stretch was retired and relieved by, there was a Delta 3 conversion. I did a sub-brief lecture on it, the Delta 3. And it's in that lecture. I think I even did a dedicated sub-brief on the Delta III mothership mod. And what they did for the ballistic missile submarine, both the Yankees, a ballistic missile submarine, and so is the Delta III. Okay, that's the connection. But they cut out the bottom. And they put a little docking bay there so they could marry a small mini sub, a deep diving submergent submarine, to the bottom. Literally piggybacking, but on the belly. Like, you know how kids walk around or parents walk around the Disney World theme parks and Universal Studio theme parks, and they got the baby on their chest like he's a front plate for your body armor? Yeah. Well, that's what the sub was doing with the little mini sub underneath of it. Yep. And they were being bad. They were breaking laws. They were like, oh, don't do that. All right, so while we're coming deep here, let's double check our depth. Make sure we don't lawn dart. Okay, we're fine. I want to get this whiskey's not moving. Like, let's go ahead and come up 10 knots.
Make turns.
He's obviously on the battery.
0 knots.
We may not be able to track him at 10 knots. He may fade.
Lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 306. Contact faded.
So what we're gonna do, because if he's at 7,000 yards, that's fine. Oh shit! Well, there's a trawler right in front of us. Okay. Well, here's what's gonna happen. If we don't shoot the trawler, we'll shoot Sierra 1. Okay. Firing point procedures on Sierra 1.
Dive at 500
Bearing
feet,
304. System solution is course 270, range 900 yards, speed 5 knots, diesel boat on the battery, high confidence. Solution set, weapon ready, ship ready, shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Wire clearance maneuver complete. Yay. Weapon running normal. We're gonna boomerang them all the way around the submarine, as you do. Yeah, it could be a war crime. Yeah, if we had lost that wire, Sierra 5 would have been toast. Yeah, we would have had a fish fry topside. And a fisherman fry topside. Both. We would have had both. Yeah, I'm real Woodman. I'm not going to make a comment about that. You can assume whatever you want, sir, and I'm perfectly fine with that, by the way. You can assume whatever the hell you want. But I am not talking about that mission. Oh, I think we invented wiretapping because we had the USS Halibut wiretapping Soviet communications in the Gulf of Tusk. I'm probably not saying that name right. Off the coast of Vladivostok in the 50s, 60s? Yeah. Hell, I think we invented it. Submarine wiretapping, America. We did it first because we're pretty good at it. We invented it. Yep. You just know we did it with the Halibut? Yeah, the Halibut's a really cool boat. It's a modified American submarine that does basically spy missions. Yeah. Well, not anymore, obviously, but back then it did. It's decommissioned now. There's plenty of declassified stuff that came out post false. I know, that's the thing, and that's the, and this is where I stop myself when I tell these stories. Is one, I don't know everything that came out. That's the first thing. And then also the mission that I was on, even if what the Soviets did in that mission came out, the fact that we were there watching them may not be also released. So that's why I don't go into too many. I certainly don't go into dates. Fuck that. But I enjoy the memories. I do enjoy the memories. Kind of cool. Kind of cool to actually have done stuff like that. Stuff that's not even in the books. Like, you think Red Storm Rising and Hunt for Red October, a lot of the stuff in those books happens obviously in training and war games as far as the shooting goes, but like the spy mission and stuff, the mini sub docking on the fast attack, that stuff actually happens because we have a mating ring that's designed for that. I never did that myself, but that's we have the gear to do it. I'm sure Virginia has the gear as well. Now they use dry dock shelters. It's a different way of doing the same thing. Because getting those two subs lined up is not easy. It's not that's not like the movies at all. In the movie, in Hunt for October, they lined right up. No, bro. That takes a while. Anyway, what was I saying? It's cool to have done the job. A lot of stuff's real. Oh, and then what we really do is also in addition to that stuff. And that's really cool. And that's kind of the story I was referencing. Because I don't think wiretapping is in any of the Tom Clancy novels that I know of. I've read all of them multiple times, but I don't remember submarine wiretapping being in any of them. It might be in SSN. One of the last books Tom Clancy co-wrote with a co-author is called SSN. It came out, I think, in the 1990s, I think. I remember not liking it, thinking it wasn't that good, but he's not writing any new books, so I might have to go back and reread it. Let's go ahead and slow down, see if we can gain contact. I need a new bearing on the whiskey.
For 5 knots.
So here's his old bearing. Let's see where he pops up now. Probably very close to where he was. There's no wiretapping in that one. Okay.
Making turns for 5 knots.
Yeah. Cool stuff. I mean, every veteran has stories of cool stuff they did. You know, I share what I can of mine. I love listening to other, especially if it's like Army and Air Force, guys that do stuff completely different than what I'm accustomed to. I listen to those podcasts, like the Gronk show, Gronky and somebody. I'm going to remember their name someday. They have a really good YouTube channel, and they put out a lot of videos. I'm surprised how prolific they are. And they're all very interesting. They're always talking about flying, and lately it's been a lot of airplane crashes. We lost a B-52 to an airplane crash, which is very sad because there's like 8 people on that thing. And then we lost another F-18 up in Washington State. Those are expensive too. Those are the growlers. We don't have a lot of growlers. And we have less now because we've lost at least one. And the one that we just lost, I don't know if that one was a growler, but the squadron up there is a growler squadron, so it might be. So even though we slowed down, we didn't regain the whiskey, which just tells me that he's out at like 9,000 yards. He's on his battery. He is quiet, even though he's old. I'm going to enable the weapon. And, oh shit, that's not expected. That blue whale just shot at us, little bastard. All right, let's shoot past the blue whale.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
At 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I really want to keep this wire until I get a good bearing on the whiskey. The whiskey should go into evasion soon, I would think. Yeah, I don't think CR4 has us, but they definitely heard our weapon. Yep. What else? What's going on in there? Pilots get to talk a lot more than the sub guys do. That's true, yeah. Also, the pilots have the advantage of a lot of things are recorded, so they can show what they did, not just talk about it. All of our stuff is recorded too, but it's all in a vault, in a basement under O&I in the Pentagon. And it's probably never going to see the light of day, no matter how unclassified it gets. That's the real tragedy. I would love to show you guys the sonargrams of the stuff that went down. I would have to explain it, but that's my job. But they'll never let me do that. That's yeah. That'd be amazing. But, you know, I'm glad at least I get to have a YouTube channel talking about it, and that's okay with me. Oh, I should mention the podcast that I did with another channel comes out this Friday. It's you guys should subscribe now to the 10% True podcast.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
10% True YouTube channel. I should have his link. I didn't think to put his link in the description. I should have done that. I did a multi-hour chat with the gentleman. He's Steve. He's a very nice guy.
Con, fire control.
Runs the channel.
Countermeasure homing.
And we talked until he ran out of time. I was like, you know, see. Yeah.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
I was hoping it didn't hit the whale there. But
Con, fire control. Weapon
that comes out on Friday.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing.
And when it comes out,
3.
I'll post the link to the video. But if you subscribe to his channel,
fire control. Weapon acquired.
you'll get the notification and stuff when it comes out.
Fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
I haven't seen it. I did the interview and that was it. So I hope it's okay. I hope I look good. You know.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Who am I kidding? Of course I look good.
Con, fire control. Weapon countermeasure
Man, this
homing.
torpedo is on the struggle bus right now.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Come on, little guy. You can do it. Stay focused.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing. 302.
Yeah, I agree. 10% True is great. I was watching his videos after he contacted me, and I was like, these are all very interesting stories. I mean, my stories do not compare to what those guys could talk about. It's a lot of, well, they're almost all pilots, all the interviews that he does. I'm an exception, I think, in that case. But they go into detail as to what they did over the skies of Iraq and post-Cold, or post the Iraqi War. Damn it.
Sierra 1, last bearing. 3.
I was trying to get to the
Contact breaking up.
I was trying to get to the thing and I failed. Sorry about that. I want you guys to see the explosion. That bottom's getting awfully close. What's bottom depth now? Yeah, it's really close. Let's go ahead and let's pump off some water. I just pumped off 2,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds. We're gonna come on up. Made ourselves a little more buoyant. Anyway, that comes out on Friday, like I said, and we're streaming on Friday. So as soon as that comes out, I'll give you guys links. I'll make sure I have the link in the description to his channel on Friday, and then whenever the video comes out, maybe we'll watch part of it on Friday. Yeah. Well, I don't want to take away from his views, so no, we won't do that. We won't do that. I don't want to do that to him.
Passing 400 feet.
All right, that's shallow enough. Let's just hold it right here. So we are running towards Norway, so it's getting a little bit shallow as we go this direction. What I'm doing here is I'm forcing Sierra 4 to shoot again towards Sierra 1. All right. Let's get facing the right direction and turn this bad boy on. Ooh. What's it doing there? Okay, snake search. That's good. That's good. I'm not going to steal his views, no. Do you really want everyone knowing a lot about the submarine community? No. Nope. I sure don't. I like our little corner of the internet with a little group of people that we have right now. It's a lot more people than I thought, by the way. I learned that recently.
Con, fire control, weapon.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing. 333.
Glad you can join us in the Rebel channel. What's the... Oh, you're over on Rumble. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Rumble is our... I don't know what to call it. It's a up-and-coming channel. It's a growing channel. That's the word for it. It's a growing channel. So we have Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. That's what we do here, folks. Oh, crap. Are those torpedoes coming at us?
Con,
They are.
sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing. 3,
Well.
3, 2.
Okay. Torpedo evasion.
Make turns for. Make turns for. 3, 2. Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Well.
3, 3.
Guess
0.
what happened? We got shot at.
Passing 400 feet.
Con, sonar. Lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 2, 8, 8.
Passing 400 feet.
400 feet, baby. Let's go. Let's do it.
Con, sonar. Lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 0, 2, 5. Contact is in the battle.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, wow.
Con, sonar. Noisemaker bearing 3, 3.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, wow. I think this guy's wire guided. Yeah, he is. He's steering that weapon right at us. Wow. What's he doing up here besides dying? He should be cutting his wire, and he's not.
Con, sonar.
Con, knuckle formed.
That's not good.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 3, 2.
Oh, my
9.
goodness. This might be a very short trip. Yeah. We might be in trouble here. This one. He still has the wire on this weapon. That's very
Passing
bad.
400 feet.
That is very bad. We'll have to time this just right. I'm shocked he didn't cut it, or it didn't break on its own. Okay, here we go. Ugh.
Passing 400 feet.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Con,
Go, 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 go.
Con, sonar. We are cavitating.
Okay, this is really bad.
Con, sonar.
Passing 200 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Okay. Oh, my little submarine, no. My little boat.
Passing 100 feet.
My little boat. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You take that little... Stay away from me. You're a bad weapon. You're a bad, bad weapon.
Come right to 199 helm I.
Oh. Oh, clever girl.
Con, helm.
Clever
steady
girl.
course.
Oh. You.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar. Noisemaker bearing 3, 4, 0.
Man, this weapon's really good. That's not good for us. If I had more water below us, we could dodge him, but we really
Con,
can't
knuckle formed.
do that now. All right, which way are you going to go, buddy? Which way are you going to go? You see how he's running straight through my countermeasures? That tells me he has the wire.
Passing 100 feet.
Ooh, oh
Passing
lordy.
200 feet.
Oh lordy. Oh.
Passing 300 feet.
Shift the rudder, buddy. Shift that
Con,
rudder.
sonar. No longer cavitating.
Oh.
Passing
Yeah.
400 feet.
Pass it 400 feet, that's right. That's right. Who's a little dum-dum? Who's a little dum-dum?
Come left to 090. Helm I.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 300.
Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con helm.
Oh, we got a little unlucky there. If he had turned the other way, we would have got away. But a little unlucky. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, we got CR4. He died.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 300 feet.
Oh, shit.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Passing 500 feet.
Nope. That's really bad. No. Oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hi, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. All right. Let's check for damage.
Passing 500 feet.
Yep, yep. Checking for damage here. Checking, jigging, jigging,
Passing
jigging everything.
damage control parties. Lead of the reactor. Damage
Yep.
control parties.
We're fine.
Lead of
We're
the control
fine.
room.
Everybody fine. Everybody's fine.
Passing 200.
Make turns for 1. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Alrighty.
Come right to 358. Helm
Woo!
I. Con
God, it's
sonar
close.
regained contact on 0.
He almost blew us
bearing
up.
017.
No one touches our boats.
Con sonar regained
Oh, crap, there's a
contact
CR3
on
now.
02 bearing. Con helm. Steady
Well,
course.
CR3 had better be a trawler because I'm going to blow him to break on
Con
Mars if he's
sonar
not.
Upscope.
Ugh. There he is. Where are you?
Con sonar master 3 is classified as merchant.
Merchant.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5.
Sounds good. Let's get out of here. Oh, that was fun. Holy smokes. That was a kilo. Yeah, let's get out of the shallow water. Forget that. Not doing shallow water. Nope. Let's come up here and take a look. See if we can find any submarines up here in Greenland. Greenland Sea. Up here. It's a spy ship? Yeah. Oh. They almost got us. That was close. Oh, there we go. We have a customer. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's badass. I like that picture. Oh, that's pretty good. Norway back in our hands. You're welcome, Norway. You're welcome. I saw some Norwegians recently on the news. I like the way they talk. They're pretty cool. Come back here. Where you going, buddy? You better come back. Yes, we got them. They came right back into the trap that we laid for them. That's right. All right. Well, we got a whole bunch of missiles that I need to get rid of. So let's take a look at the old torpedo room here. And well, we don't have any decoys remaining. We do have 9. Count them, 9 anti-ship missiles. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So I'm going to start at 25,000 yards. Here's the tactic. If you've been here a while, you know this already, but for everyone that's new, I assume this is a fleet. It may not be, but I assume it's a fleet. More than 2 ships, 3 or more. You want to find the bearing of the fleet and then identify the boundaries. The most northern ship, the most southern ship, the boundary ships, and you shoot those. In the middle, you shoot the torpedoes. So we're going to shoot 2 Tomahawk skis, because it's the Russian version. Tomahawk skis at each ship, north and south boundary. I'm going to shoot at least 3 torpedoes into the fleet itself. We'll see how big this fleet is. And I want to do all of this at 25,000 yards. Ooh. Now, he's going to run away, and I want our torpedoes to be able to catch him. So let's go to 20,000 yards. So our torpedoes are 5,000 yards closer than they would have been, giving them more fuel to catch the running Russians. So we have new start contact bearing 137. We'll say 140. We're headed east at 5 knots, periscope depth. I'm not sticking any periscopes out of the water. We're going to try and do this with sonar first. What's our layer? Strong surface duct, moderate layer at 256 feet. As soon as, wow, I should start going below that thermal layer right away, because if they use their active sonar and a strong surface duct, they're going to get a return. It's going to happen. So let's try and get to 260 feet or greater before they go active.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 1.
Full dive on the planes.
5, designated Sierra 1.
Okay, and we're going to start classifying these
Con
knuckleheads.
sonar, new contact bearing 1, 3.
Total water depth
7,
is really
designated
deep.
Sierra
Okay.
2.
We know these guys are warships.
Passing 100 feet.
Also, we're not going to be shooting any missiles from down here. So change that plan. I dove because of the surface duct.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Well, one, it's not a fleet.
Passing 200 feet.
Head back up to
Main
periscope depth. We're going to shoot them with
4, 5
missiles.
feet, dive by.
Sov Remini. Sov Remini will shoot down a lot of missiles. We're going to have to shoot the Sov Remini like 4 times. Okay, that's the plan. If it was a fleet, I would have had to shoot from a deep depth. At this point, I don't care if they detect me with their active sonar. I'm going to get weapons in the air as fast as I can. There is a lot of ice, by the way. Look at that. Let's start running away.
Come left 2.
They will be in our baffles, but I don't care.
Helm I.
Was that active? Oh, shit. Head 2/3.
Make turns for 1.
You need to get your ass up to periscope depth, my friend.
Maneuvering
That is active. All right. As soon as we come above the layer, we're going to be detected. Start spinning up them missiles. Sov Remini's going to have his hands full. All right. We're at 120 feet, coming up 10 knots. I'm going to shoot on radar bearings. Fire point procedures missile on radar bearings. Head 1/3.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Get ready to raise the radar mast.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive
We're at
by.
60 feet, coming up to 4 or 5 feet.
Con maneuvering.
Hey,
Making
Nate
turns
Mirror,
for
thank you for
5
the
knots.
super chat over there on the YouTubes.
Raise the radar mast.
Raising the radar mast. Have the first weapon ready. Okay.
Con sonar, Master 1 is classified as escort.
Emergency deep.
Make turns for con sonar. We are cavitating.
We're cavitating, I don't care. We gotta survive. That's the big old smoke that
Con
says
sonar
submarine right
lost
here.
Contact. Master 2.
Passing 100 feet.
Well, it's a nice evening.
Passing 200 feet.
Con helm. Steady course.
Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Master con sonar no longer cavitating.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet.
Oh no. This one was not supposed to go after that target. It was supposed to go after that one over there. Oh. Doggone it. Oh well. This guy's gonna get hammered. This is the Sov Remini.
Passing 800 feet.
Good lord. Lordy, lordy.
Lost contact. Master 2. Last bearing 138. Contact breaking up.
Yep. That's not a good time right there. Oh! Sov Remini got... Oh, we got them both. Wait, what? No, we didn't. Oh, it's a Kara. Ooh. Kara's injured, but not dead. All right. Let's continue our evasion. Like we're gonna torpedo evade.
Con maneuvering.
I shot 3 weapons at the Kara, and it shot all 3 down.
Knots.
I did brief I was going to shoot 4, and I didn't. I should have.
Passing 900
Should have
feet.
stuck to the plan, baby. It would have worked out maybe a little bit better.
1,000 feet.
Yeah, not a soft remedy at Kara.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Arguably, Kara's more
Sonar
capable
regained
Passing
at
1,200
air
feet.
defense, and it's definitely demonstrated. It's just right there.
Passing 1,300 feet.
Yeah, I don't want to go any deeper. 1,300 feet is pretty deep down here. We super duper deep. This is a Timu submarine after all. We don't want to test the test depth. You know what I'm saying? I ordered this off Amazon.
Con sonar.
Son of a
Torpedo in the
bitch.
water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing
No.
106.
I have no more decoys. Oh. The time it takes to get down to our depth may be enough. How many did they shoot? Holy crap.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo
They shot
in the
all
water.
of them.
Bearing 104.
Oh, 5. What the hell? Listen, I'm good, but damn, guys. Look, all I'm saying is that if you brought your floaties, now would be the time. Now would be the time. 5 torpedoes, man. They were like, get this guy. I shot 4 missiles. They returned fire with 5. God bless them. Oh my God. In the time it took them to get down to our depth, we've outrun their search cone. They're back there doing a bunch of circles. Notice how it's getting wider and wider. We're not out of the woods yet, but it's a good start. It's a good start. As long as we don't turn, we should be fine. As long as we don't turn, should be fine. That one might have got a sniff of us right there. I saw the little alert on my screen that he was looking at us. This one's the next one looking at us right here. He's looking at us right now. And he does not see us. It worked. Good evasion. Good evasion. Yay, us. All right. Now we get to go punch him again. It's going to be fun. Let's do it again. I have 5 missiles remaining. I probably won't be enough. This guy's literally a pretty good air defense destroyer. So, or cruiser, actually. Kara's a cruiser. It's big. It's a big girl. Steerhide Maretail sonar system. I think we just shoot. I don't even need to go shallow. Yeah, let's just slow down and shoot.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
I'm going to turn a little bit. Bring them out of the baffles, because this is going to be a sonar shot from a submerged position against a surface contact in a not submerged position, but soon will be. Soon he'll be down here with us. Mark my words. And whatever we do, do not go to the east, because Lord have mercy, that's a mess.
Con helm. Steady course.
The only thing that saved us was our depth.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Panzer
Master
says a good
bearing
sonarman would have properly
150.
identified targets before attacking. Listen, I didn't have time. They were close. They were already pinging before we even shot.
Con maneuvering.
Panzer and
Making turns
Kermie
for
keeping me
5
honest over
knots.
there. You guys calm down with your rule book. You're not my dad. Are you my dad? All right. I don't even have a range. I don't care. All I know is he's coming right for us. All right, so firing point procedures on the Kara bearing 149. System range is 2,000 yards closing, 500 yards per minute. This guy's hauling ass. Speed 30 knots. Course 330. High confidence. Shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Thank you for the super chat, by the way, but also screw you. I was busy. I didn't have time. I got this. Yeah, I do got this, Nate. Yep. I'm good to go. I know I got him. I saw smoke on the horizon, so he's hurt. Look at that. Yeah. He's on fire. So one of our Tomahawk skis got through. But He's still in the fight. He's still coming for us, so I respect the hell out of that. It's also very, very dumb, but yeah. It's a stealth ship, yeah. Well, I don't have the classification, or I do have the classification. I don't have the position narrowed down, right? Enough to get the video, to get the ship. Yeah. I know it's a Kara, though, because we looked at it. Well, with the radar we did. He's not that far away, by the way. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just write his bearing. As long as he's in his active mode. Oh, let's figure that out too. What's his active range scale? How far is he looking? It looks pretty, yeah, it's actually pretty far. Or he stopped his sonar. I don't know which. There it is, 1, okay. There we go, there we go. That's 15 seconds. So the time between pings tells us how far he's looking. So it's 20 seconds. Let me bust out the calculator. And the way you do it is super secret. So I'm probably not going to tell you this part. But you guys can figure it out if you think about it. So we're going to go 20 seconds. So we're going to multiply by that number right there. Yep. And then we're going to do divide by that number right there. Yeah. And then we're divide by that number right here. He is in a 16,000 yard range scale. And he is that plus 6,000. See, he's 18,000 yards away. He does not have us. He physically cannot have us on a sonar system. Because his range right now is around 18,000 yards, and he's only looking 16. Just another reason why you shouldn't have your active sonar on, guys. Just saying. Oh yeah, we should probably evade. He is shooting at us.
Make turns for 10 knots.
So we're going to speed up a little bit. We're going to speed up a little bit. Oh, yeah, because it's a video game, you might have us, maybe. Pardon me. I had, excuse me, some protein for breakfast, and it's trying to escape, trying to come back. I'm like, no. Oh, Selvic's here. Holy cow. Selvic, you haven't met Fester yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. I'm going to go get Uncle Fester. I'll be right back. Selvic, pay attention to this part. Unless you're driving your truck. Drive your truck, and if you're not driving your truck, pay attention. I'm coming right back. I gotta go grab something. It's right over here. It's right here. Uncle Fester. This is Uncle Festa. This is my new coffee cup. This holds 55 cups of coffee, or 25 cups of Navy coffee. Right here. Here's what we do. Right here. We're going to put it on. Listen to that. Listen to that sweet sound right there. Oh, that's the go juice. That's the go juice right there. That's what we're going to do. Put a go juice in the cup. Well, it'll be good. I like that. It's the Festa brand coffee maker. It'll sell out now that I did this. Everyone's going to want to buy one. $55 on Amazon, $30 on Temu. Same thing. That's the good stuff right now. That's the good stuff right there. I drink some coffee.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1. Last bearing 147.
Oh, what happened? Oh, he faded. Are you sure he didn't explode? Sonar? Well, that torpedo's going to be a problem. It sure is. All right.
Make turns for 3, 2.
Let's turn this bad boy around. Let's turn it around.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Yeah, I've got the con back. Yep.
Come right to.
I highly recommend that coffee maker. It's pretty good.
Helm I.
The pod coffee maker's been great. I've had it for years, but it makes 1 cup at a time and it takes 3 minutes. That thing makes 55 cups at a time and takes 20 minutes. I did the math and I was like, wow, I'd rather have 55 cups.
Come right to.
And
0,
you know,
2. Helm I.
my heart surgeon has
Con, helm, steady course.
a new house, a new car, a new boat, and a new girlfriend. He's got bills to pay. So we got to support our local doctor, local medical team. This is a very long-range engagement we're doing here. So the reason why we turned around is that torpedo he shot at us, the second one, is not wire guided. He can't steer it. So because he led his shot properly,
3, 2,
all we had to do was change course. Oh, crap. Oh, that was the airdrop torpedo. Those don't have much fuel.
Con, torpedo room.
The one that he
2-1
shot from his deck launcher has a lot of fuel. It'll run for 40 minutes. And I don't feel like doing torpedo beats for 40 minutes. So we are in deep water, so we're probably going to be fine. You know what we could do? Let's go shallow and see where the Kara is. Let's go do that.
Passing 1,300 feet.
Yeah, it looks like a bug juice dispenser, only it's better.
Passing 1,200 feet.
It's a caffeine dispenser.
Passing 1,100 feet. Passing 1,000 feet. Passing 900 feet. Passing 800 feet.
We're coming up.
Passing 700 feet. Passing 600 feet.
He's probably going to try and shoot us
Passing
again.
500 feet.
But don't you worry your little toes.
Passing
We're not going to let
400
that
feet.
happen.
Passing 300.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
To the
Passing
moon.
200 feet. Passing 100 feet.
Back emergency. Maneuvering on. Con sonar. No
Hello.
longer cavitating.
He's all right there.
Upscope.
He's right there. I see him.
Make turns for 0. Make turns for 1, 0 knots. Maneuvering on.
Fire control. Unanswered fire.
See ya, bitch. Bye-bye.
Make
Full rudder, we got to
turns
turn.
for 3, 2 knots.
Where'd that one go?
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Well, one of the missiles went towards Norway. I'm
Periscope has been
I'm
damaged.
not taking responsibility for that one.
100 feet.
Ah.
On. Periscope has been damaged.
Oh, no.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
On. Periscope has been
A
damaged.
periscope. Oh, shit. Is that a torpedo?
Passing 300 feet.
That's a fucking torpedo.
Make turns for. Make turns for 1, 5
Oh, no.
knots. Maneuvering I. Con sonar lost contact.
On. Periscope has been damaged.
It's not raised.
Passing 500 feet.
How is it damaged?
Damage control parties. Into the torpedo room.
To
On.
fix the periscope,
has been
because
damaged.
that's where that's at.
Passing 700 feet.
Uh-oh.
Passing 8. On. Periscope has been damaged.
Listen, I didn't like that periscope anyway.
Passing 900 feet. Passing 1,000 feet.
Con helm. Steady course. Con sonar lost.
Passing
Ooh,
1,100 feet.
I heard an explosion. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Come right to 0, 0.
He got that
9,
torpedo.
Helm I.
Oh, man, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. All right. Yeah, he died. Uh-oh. He's in the baffle, so we can't see him. We got him with those missiles, though. He didn't shoot those down. Nope. They got him. Oh, shit. Can we speed back up again? Let's speed back up.
Make turns for 3, 2, knots.
Ooh, that's another one. Oh, boy. Stay she goes. Ah, crap. Dive, 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 dive. Down, 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 down.
Passing 1,200 feet.
Ah, depth may not save us this time, boys. Damn it. Depths may not save us this time. Oh my God, by the power of coffee, what is happening? That's another torpedo. How many did he shoot? How many torpedoes does the Kara have? Holy cow, it's a lot. It's so many. Oh, they're all right behind me. Oh my God.
1,400 feet.
Listen, we're about as deep as I feel comfortable taking this pig, okay? Oh.
Con sonar.
No!
Torpedo in the water.
No!
Torpedo in the water.
Damn it!
1,
No,
7.
you son of a bitch. He's like God. He's like from hell's heart. Striking. Oh my God, that was close. That's close. That's up. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. I'm gonna porpoise this guy right back to China.
Passing 1,500 feet.
Wait a second. What are we
Passing
doing?
1,400 feet.
Yeah, we're 1,400 feet. That's right. That's right.
Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,200 feet. Passing 1,100
Fly, Big
feet.
D.
Passing 1,000 feet.
If I can't outrun you, I'll outdive you.
Passing 900 feet.
That's the plan.
Passing 800 feet. Passing 700 feet. Passing
Rocket ship.
600 feet.
Watch and
Passing
learn, Elon.
500 feet.
Oh my God.
Passing 400 feet.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Let's go this way.
Passing 200 feet.
Oh,
Passing 100 feet.
this guy's a bad man.
Come right to
I don't like it.
0. Helm
Nope,
aye.
nope, nope, nope. Oh, hello, everybody. Just saying hi real quick. That's all that was. Oh, my God. Where's that torpedo at? By the power. Of Snell's Law. You can't see me. We did it. We evaded them. Haha. Yeah, take that. Oh, he shot a lot of weapons that time. That guy came packing. He was packing. All right, how far away is he? Oh my God, he's so close. What's the purple one? That's new.
Come right to 359. Helm aye.
What's the purple ping? That's a red ping. That's a weapon. What's the purple ping? I don't know.
Con helm.
There's got to be a third one out there. I think I shot all my missiles.
Con, torpedo room. VLS is empty.
Yeah, we blew the load. We shot everything. Game over. Game over, man. All right, let's go ahead and slow down.
Make turns. Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
No, I'm cavitating. Okay, let's come on up. Periscope depth. Yep.
Peak depth 4 by feet. Dive by. Con, dive at 4 by feet. Dive by.
All right, what's our speed? All right, we're still going too fast. There's someone else out there.
Raise the radar mast.
Yep, periscope's
Sonar
broke.
Regained contact on. Master 1. Bearing 149.
What the fuck?
Con maneuvering.
Oh.
Making turns for 5 knots.
That's the Kara, by the way. It's a badass little ship. Who was shooting all the torpedoes? Oh my God. Well, there's 8 torpedoes right there. Where did the other 6 come from? He still has his helicopter on board, so not that. Those are torpedo tubes. I know he launched one of those, but the other 9 were airdropped. I don't know. Oh, that's just embarrassing. He flipped over. Oh, look at that. We can see him. Ha ha. Look at that. Take that, physics. Well.
Lower the radar mast.
Yeah, I don't know what the pink thing is, but ain't none of my problem. I guess all we got to do is run away now. There ain't nobody left to shoot.
Make turns for 3, 2, 9.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Yeah, we're just going to head north until these guys are 10,000 yards away and skedaddle. Yeah, purple's ESM. I agree with you. The ESM mast is on the top of the periscope that's down in the torpedo room right now. Yep. I don't know how it's getting a detection down there. I don't know. Maybe it's really good. Well. Hey, we're far enough away that we get away from them. We've got to go get more weapons. We've been messing around here so long that we ran out. Gotta go get some more. Gonna head back to Holy Loch. That's in Scotland. Not Denmark. Nope. Nope. We found Denmark last Wednesday. It was amazing. It's on the map. Legend has it it's been there the whole time. Oh, look at that. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yep. Our orders are to go to Holy Loch. I'm a step ahead of you, Admiral. Got there. All right, let's reload this pig. Let's maybe a little repair, a little scratch and dent. Yep, that's true. Yep. All right, I want 6 of those decoys. I want all anti-ship in the VLS. A couple more decoys for fun. And then all the torpedoes. Yay. And then we're going to repair. Where's the repair button at? I don't know. I don't normally have to repair this thing. Where's the repair button at? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I got to double click it. Okay, yeah. You got to double click on the system. Yeah. I remember now. Now we know. Oh, let's go back. Let me at him. Let's go get that guy up there all by himself. Ooh, more ships. Oh, Mr. Ship. Let's see where he's going to go. Oh, there he is. Just going to kind of track him a little bit. Yeah. Where's he going to go? Where's he at? Oh, did he head back to the north? Uh-oh. Well, he's a mystery, isn't he? Where the hell is he? Uh-oh. They landed on Norway. Crap. Oh. Trondheim. Listen, I blame the Air Force for that. They had plenty of opportunity to bomb them as they went down the Norwegian coast, and they failed. That's their failure, not ours. Nope, not ours. Blame the Air Force. All right, new contact bearing to the east. We're going to the east as well, right off our bow, 25 knots. Let's close 50,000 yards. This is a submarine contact.
Con sonar.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
All right, we're going to slow it down. Slow it down. Going to classify this target. We're going to put one Mark 48 torpedo up as yin yang. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do
sonar,
this.
new contact bearing 032, designated Sierra 1.
Oh, Sierra 1, eh? Sierra 1, they say. All right, we got him. So, whoops, uh-oh. That's not the right button.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 072, designated Sierra
That
2.
looks a lot like a trawler.
Con sonar,
I'm not even worried
new
about him.
contact bearing
This is a submarine.
014, designated Sierra 3.
It lined up pretty well for the Charlie, but Let's uh-oh. No.
Con sonar, Sierra 2.
I don't think it's a
is
whiskey. I do
classified
think it's a
as
submarine, so I'm gonna leave
submerged
that.
submarine.
Oh, this is a whale. Or a trawler. It's one of the two. They look very similar on sonar here. There it is. Trawler? Trawler? Okay, so it's not that trawler. There's another trawler in the game called a stern trawler. Where's the stern trawler at? Oh, it's the whale.
Con
Okay.
sonar, Sierra 3.
All right,
is
so let's take a look at
classified
Sierra
as
1
biologic.
again. Another
Con
whale, okay.
sonar, Sierra 1.
Well, this is an easy day.
classified as biologic.
Easy day. We're just going to take a little turn to the north.
Come left to 0, 0, 0.
And we're going to come down to our best search depth, which in this environment, because there's no layer, is about 1,000 feet.
1050 feet, dive by.
We're going to get Tube 1 ready in all respects. Active homing search for a diesel boat. And then we'll let sonar take a look at what I classified and see if they can change it. Because it doesn't line up exactly for a whiskey, but it's certainly a submarine. So I'll let sonar chew on that a little bit while we read some chat. You think it's a whale? Hold up. So, here. That's what a whale looks like. I'm now going to click the submarine. Let's see how it changes. Very different. Definitely not a whale. It lines up actually pretty good for a whiskey. I'm surprised. It might be a whiskey. He's just way out of his depth, out of his league, being up here. He's not close to land. Well, he is near those Russian islands. Or they're Norwegian islands, I think, actually. There's an island called Bear Island. Story behind that is, whenever I first learned of Bear Island, I was underway on mission near that island, and I didn't believe the briefing. I was like, stop pulling my leg. What's the real name of the island? Because all the other islands had these weird Norwegian names, like Spitskenlenberger and 20 letters and several consonants, maybe a hyphen or two, you know. And then in the middle of this list of names that they're briefing us on, Bear Island is in the middle of the list. And I'm like, that's bullcrap. He's pulling our leg. But nope, it's what it's called. It's Bear Island. Yep. Why can't they name all the islands simple? Like Giraffe Island, Hippo Island? That'd be easy to remember too. I should be the one that names things. The first thing I'd rename, Denmark. Gone. Denmark becomes Holland. Take that, Danes. What is the story there? First of all, why is Netherlands, Holland, and Denmark, why are they different countries? I'm sure there's some European history there. There's probably like 100 Years' War, maybe a war of flowers like roses, or maybe some kind of 7 Years' War that caused all that. Why are they not the same country? I mean, I understand why like North Carolina and South Carolina are different states and they're next to each other, but at least I know that answer. What's the story behind Denmark and Netherlands? Why? What happened there?
Con, dive at 1000 feet, dive by.
That's true. Denmark is not real. That's the Denmark is not as real as War Crime Wednesday is real. That's our truth here on the Drive Turkey channel. Welcome to it. People are screaming firing point procedures. Oh, did Germany splits them? There's a that's funny actually. I don't know if you meant it that way, sir, but that's kind of funny. I like how I pretend I don't know these things. It's kind of fun.
Come right to 126 Helm I.
Make turns for 1.
I don't want to give it away though. I'm not giving it up.
I.
Nope. This makes me laugh, and that's all that
Sonar
matters.
lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing.
We're
0,
speeding up and
6,
turning around,
9.
baby.
Contact faded.
We're gonna let Lockheed figure it out, right? We're gonna let the people who make the torpedoes figure out where this whiskey's at. He's probably shallow. He's probably not deep. Being a whiskey and all. Napoleonic Wars. Okay. Calm down with Napoleon. Napoleon is he's an ambitious little guy. Yeah, give him that. Like, they literally put his ass on an island. It was like, don't come back. Do you know what he did? He came back. He came back with a handful of men, too. Like a dozen, maybe 2 dozen. And he come ashore, and sure enough, the local garrison eventually sees him with his 30 men, French army. And they're like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be back on your island. Go back on your boat. And then he does this impassioned speech about how he's here to liberate them from the king.
Con, helm, steady.
And it worked. I was like, damn. How about that? The guy had he had an ego. That's fact. But he was also very convincing, apparently. I tell you right now, that would not have worked with me. Nope. I don't speak French. I'd have been like, what's all that jibber jabber you used to be doing? Get back on your boat. Of course, he doesn't speak English, so that probably wouldn't have worked either. I don't know how that would have worked out. Yep. The old jibber jabber. All right, let's shoot him. Report procedures on Sierra 2, the whiskey bearing 067. System range 6,300 yards. Course 010. Speed 5 knots. High confidence. Shallow depth. Bearing checks with sonar. Weapon ready. Ship ready. Shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
We're gonna put 'em on it. We're gonna put 'em on it. Oh, what are you guys saying now? Twice. Did he do that twice? I know he came back once. Maybe he came back twice. I don't know. I've been trying to learn the Battle of Waterloo. I spent a year learning the Battle of Gettysburg. Very good battle. Not far from where I live, so I can go visit it sometimes. But I don't understand Waterloo. Waterloo is very confusing to me because the battlefield now in 2026, it doesn't appear to be preserved at all. I don't know if they have national parks in Europe for like war memorials. I imagine Omaha Beach must be. But is there a national park for the Waterloo battle? I don't know. I'm just getting into Waterloo now, so I'm gonna try and learn how that battle went down. The Battle of Waterloo. He was sent to the island twice. Wow, I did not know that. You've been there? You've been to the island? Okay. Oh, no. Or did you go to the park? There's a little bit of a delay in chat, so I never know which answer they're answering, what question they're answering. It's kind of the reverse of what you guys do to me. Yeah, or what I do to you guys. Yeah. Ask ABBA, they made a song about it? No way. If there's an ABBA song about Napoleon, that might be the new channel theme song. That's hilarious. Oh, you've been to Waterloo. Okay, cool. So they do have, like, I imagine they preserved part of the battlefield, right? I mean, the battlefield's kind of big, so I don't know if they can preserve the whole thing. Yeah. Napoleon won more battles than Julius Caesar and Alexander. What? Hold on a second. Alexander the Great he had a good 10-year run where he went from, what was it, Greece? He was, it's not Greek. He's in that little country that's right next to it, Moldova. Anyway, he had this epic run, this generational run down into Turkey and Syria, and then across that part where you go into Iraq. And then he died because he drank too much. It was fucking awesome. The guy's a fucking role model. A badass warrior that drank too much. Died in his tent. Macedonian, that's the word. Thank you, Macedonia. Yeah. Macedonia, man, they're in history a lot. That's a little troublemaker there, man. They definitely punch above their weight, Macedonia does. When I was learning about Roman history, there's a lot of Roman history that talks about Macedonia. and the Poison King. Guy was trying to build up an immunity to poison, so because he was kind of paranoid about being poisoned. King of Macedonia. Might have been a little crazy, but that's what he did. Very cool country. Yeah, so that's like my new pet project is learning about Waterloo and Napoleon and all that stuff. I've been told by many people to not watch the new movie. Apparently the new movie has no historical accuracy at all. I don't know, I haven't seen it, but I'm not going to watch a movie to learn history. I'm going to go read a book or a documentary. Yeah, one or the other. All right, let's see what the whiskey does now, baby.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh, uh-oh. Go back. Oh my God, this torpedo's so dumb. What are you doing, Bo? Oh shit. That whale is fucked.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
The whale is so screwed, man. I'm so sorry, Mr. Whale. You don't
Fire
deserve.
control, we've lost the wire.
You don't deserve that, Mr. Whale. I'm so
Shoot
sorry.
tube 4. Aye, sir.
All right, this is nuts. The whiskey's over here, by the way. This torpedo has he's got a taste for blood. He wants the whale meat. Maybe I'll shoot him over this way. I don't know. Oh my God. There's another submarine over here we don't even know about. Yeah. That's why I'm freaking out right now. I'm like, oh my God. We should load a decoy. We might need it. Yeah. Peter's not going to be happy. I know. This torpedo's got bloodlust. And he's like, give me the whale. No. We got 2 submarines to sink. Then we get the whale. Yeah. Yeah, sushi, right? Yeah. Yeah, like we should get some animations. I'm trying not to burn the budget.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3
But
ready.
I do want to add more stuff to the streams and things. I gotta get in touch with Typhoon too. He's supposed to have a lecture for me soon, and I know the patrons want a lecture. They only got 1 lecture in June, so people are like, "Where's our lecture at?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't write them. It's not my job." So we'll figure that out. Don't you worry. It'll happen. I just don't know where it's at. The Protean needs war crimes. Yes. This guy counterfired. I'm waiting to see where the torpedo is. The torpedo's probably in our baffles. I bet you if we do this, we can literally see it. There's something there. I hope that's not a torpedo. That'd be bad. That's our weapon there. And that might be his. We are shooting a weapon across, so... oh, no, that's a weapon right there. That's definitely a weapon right there. Holy smokes. Yeah, so this is not going to end well. What I really want... yes! I wanted that. Okay, now I know where he's at. I know shot number 2 is good.
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
And he's 13,000 yards away. I can easily dodge this weapon. I'm in no hurry to dodge it. I can always come back and get the whiskey, too. I won't get that whiskey. Don't you worry about that. But he did shoot a weapon this direction that will hit us if we don't do something about it. Let's go ahead and pull up Sierra 4.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 3.
Now that we have some signatures on him. We know he's a submarine.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire
Oh,
control,
wow.
weapon countermeasure homing.
He kind of lines up for that.
Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
Yeah, oh, there's another one.
Con, fire control.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 031. Con sonar.
It might be an
Sierra
Oberon?
4 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar noisemaker bearing 031.
Con, fire control. Weapon
Oh,
countermeasure
no.
homing.
That whale's toast, man. Well, I tried to save him twice, man. You know,
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Oh my
Con sonar
God.
noisemaker bearing 339.
Yeah. Well, you guys got what you wanted. Son of a gun. Despite my best efforts, we will have a whale kill today.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as.
You guys want to see the
submerged
banana
submarine.
torpedoes? Okay. I can load the
Con
banana
sonar
torpedoes. They're
Sierra
just not as
4
good.
Is classified as submerged submarine.
All right, fine.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4,
Oh my gosh, you're
last
shooting so
bearing
many torpedoes at us. This is
340.
crazy.
Contact faded.
Oh, wait, that's us. Oh, shit. It's time to go. We gotta go, yeah. Time to leave.
Make turns. for
Shoot the decoy.
2 knots. Maneuvering on.
Enable that thing, bad boy. Okay, let's go.
Con sonar noisemaker.
I was like, man,
bearing
we're definitely gonna hit that
340.
submarine. It was us. That's not good.
Con, fire control. We've lost.
We gotta go.
1,100 feet.
Away. Oh my god.
Con sonar. No.
Passing 1,200 feet.
This is why they don't let me drive the boat anymore. They're like, listen, you gotta go. You gotta go to YouTube. It's being
Come
silly.
right to
Listen,
246. Helm I.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4 last bearing.
Passing 1,400 feet.
All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. You're deep with jive. It's fine. That should be the name of my podcast. 10% true and deep with jive. Oh, we got him. He exploded. And the whale's still alive. Ah.
Con, torpedo room 2-1.
Maybe the whale's got torpedo beats too. I don't know. Uh-oh. This guy's looking for us. Oh no!
Lost contact. Sierra 2 last bearing 0.
Oh, it was the
5.
he was on the
Contact
surface.
breaking up.
Okay. I thought it was a surface ship for a second there. Oh my god.
Con, torpedo room.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3
Alright.
2 knots.
Alright, you chuckleheads. That's my little decoy. Oh no. Yeah, this guy's a problem. Oh, there's a torpedo over there. Alright, he's going after that one. So that whale might survive because that is...
Con, torpedo room 2-3 ready.
That's not ours. Ah, that's our decoy. Okay. Okay, maybe this one is ours. It just looks a little different. Okay. Well. I'm hoping, and this is not a good strategy, but hoping that this torpedo sees our decoy. It does not
Con,
appear to have
torpedo
seen
room
it.
Tube 4 ready.
But what's odd is this incoming weapon saw something which I think is the decoy. Oh, something about to blow up. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So that's that weapon there. The one that ends right there is actually that one. How far away is that? 6,000 yards. Yeah, we should be fine. What I don't know is this one. This one's coming right up our rear end. And I can't really turn to bring him out of the baffles without putting us back in the path of this one. So I got to stay on this course for a little while. Because this one, if it goes straight, it's going to go right here. And if we don't move, at that point, he will see us. We're within his detection range. So the best answer right now is to keep going, and that's the incoming weapon I don't see. That's the one that's scary. Like, I know he's back there. So seeing him here on the 3D view is not like a big reveal. And we're not going to outrun him. He's faster than we are. I will have to turn at some point. Oh, that submarine just exploded again. Yeah, get him. Double tap. All right, so I got to turn to the west. The question is when. When do I do that? I got to do it soon. This guy's catching us. Okay, I'm going to go and do it now. Let's head due west.
Right 270, helm I.
Oh, my word. Yeah.
Con, helm, steady course.
I almost should turn to the south now that I see where he's at. Oh, yeah, south, right now.
Come left 208, helm I.
Oh, shit. That's not good. Nope, 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 nope.
Come right
288. What
helm
I did is I pieced together the course. Yeah, he's coming right down here. If nothing else changes, he's coming right to that point. So we gotta head to the west like I thought. We're gonna actually turn northwest a little bit. Yeah. Thank goodness we had this data up here.
Helm, steady course.
Kept me from making a mistake. That would have not been good. I think the whale might have survived. I don't know. Like, he's still on the chart. He's still right there. Hey, Ryan. Welcome, man. Yeah, great to see you here. Ryan Edmonds, everybody. Double tap. Yeah, we double tapped the, well, I shot excess weapons because I knew I was going to lose the wires. I really thought one of our weapons was going to go towards the whale. Yeah. Did you miss coffee talk? Oh, man. Well, yeah, you'll have to see the... I introduced Uncle Fester, my coffee maker, to Selvig, who has a similar, I think larger, actually, coffee maker than I have. But 55 cups is enough for me. I mean, that's... I peak out right about then. Yeah. The doctor said, don't drink too much coffee, so I didn't buy the big coffee maker. I got the 55 cup one. Yeah, Selvig straight up went and bought a restaurant coffee maker you get at the restaurant. What's it called? It's called a Brunn, right? B-R-U-N-N, Brunn? Yeah, so if you've ever been to a truck stop, you've seen the Brunn coffee maker. It's what they serve the truckers, the good stuff. Keep them awake, keep them on the road. Yep. Oh, bun. There's no R. Okay, bun. Pardon me. Okay, Doc, so just the 55 cup model, right? Yeah, well, listen, I may not have actually said 5 cups, but in my mind, that's the small one. So when he says, hey, drink less coffee, you know, get the small coffee maker, I'm like, you got it, Doc. No problem, Doc. I got onto the Amazon, $50, and then I was like, let's check Temu. Temu was $30. I was like, let's do the Temu version. So I got the Temu coffee maker. Tastes a little like metal, but I'm sure that's safe. The caffeine probably counteracts any kind of toxins that are in the Chinese coffee maker. Hell, I might get a superpower out of this. That might be awesome. That's a whole nother YouTube channel.
Come right 354, helm I.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I.
The Chinesium particles, yeah. I can't go through a metal detector anymore. They have to wand me at the airport because I just set it off when I walk through it.
Regained
Con, helm, steady course.
All right, let's slow down and see where everybody's at. Okay, so we did dodge the weapon, and did the whale survive?
Regained contact on 02.
That's not a whale.
051.
And that's a Foxtrot. All right, so we got both of our targets. Yay. Good for us.
Con sonar regained contact
Ah, the whale's alive! Yes. You don't see him, but he's right there.
5 knots. Con sonar regained
Both of them
contact
survived,
on
everybody.
01,
Take that.
bearing
Oh, you War Crime Wednesday
049.
people. We're just fine. Nothing to report. Nope. Mission accomplished. That's going, and then that's the, oh, there's still another torpedo around here somewhere. That's all right. That's all right. I got to reload the countermeasures anyway. We're getting crazy with countermeasures back there. All right. You can now connect to 5G after drinking coffee. Yes, I get 5 bars. Now I know why. Yeah. You made me snort laugh. That's pretty good. Well done, sir. Not too many people can do that. Oh, man. Wildlife Wednesday. Yeah. I try to get him to change the name, Ryan. I do. This crowd is off the chain. Once they heard War Crime Wednesday, they never went back. I don't know who to credit that. I don't think it was me. It might have been Ryan, actually. Why don't we blame Ryan for that? Yeah. It's his fault. Matty says, it's not my fault. We didn't do it. I think we should go check the VOD. I think we should go back in the archives and see when it began. Yeah. All right, oh yeah, we got to speed up to get away from this weapon so we can end the mission.
Make turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
He said, I'll take the blame. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, we got Hans for real. How's it going, buddy?
Con sonar lost
Good
contact.
evening, sir.
Sierra 3,
Good to see you.
last bearing.
Blame Canada.
0,
That's
2,
right.
9, contact faded.
Blame Canada. Those knuckleheads up there, they know what they did. They burned down our White House, 1812. Never forget, right? Yeah. How dare they? What they didn't know is we was going to build a new one anyway that just kind of helped with the demolition, but we don't tell them that part. Nope. We're still mad at them about it. Yep. They burned down the old White House. We built a new one made it out of stone. It's harder to burn down. Yeah, you could set the drapes on fire, I suppose, but it's not burning down after that. It's still going to stand there. It may be gutted. The masonry don't burn. Yep. It was a symbolic win. Yeah, okay. Call it the Geneva checklist. Yeah, I was surprised. I really did not know about the Geneva war crimes thing. I thought you guys were joking. And then I did look into it. Oh my God, Canada, calm down. Please stop oppressing the people. Yeah. This is why they're so nice. They're trying to atone for their karma of their fathers. Those guys were off the chain. Yeah. Blame is just anti-credit. Hey, yeah, credit's credit, right? Yeah. Credit's credit. Ah, there we go. Oh my God. Yeah, there's 2 foxtrots, no whales. Nope, no whales. All right, let's go get this knucklehead. Come here. Come on. Where are you going? Back here. Got him. All right. 20,000 yards. Submarine. To the north. Whoa, wow, we passed him. We had to turn back around because he's north of us now.
On sonar lost.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
All right. Oh, look shallow water to me. Ooh, I hear a ship. If you listen carefully, you can hear the little pitter patter of a ship above us.
Make depth 4, 5 feet.
Let's go up and see who Mr. Ship is.
Con sonar new contact bearing 2, 5, 8 designated.
All right, so
Sierra
here's our
1.
environment. There's no layer. Water
Con
depths.
sonar new contact bearing
1,500 feet.
1,
Pretty good.
6,
Pretty deep.
0 designated Sierra.
Sierra
2.
1's right here. That's probably the ship I hear, is it? No, Sierra 2's the ship I hear for sure. So this is Sierra 2. Let's go ahead and line him up. See who he is. I'm going right to the civilian merchants because that's what he looks like to me. All right, is it a U.S. merchant? Maybe. Oh, it might be a stern trawler.
Con sonar
There we go.
Sierra 2
We found
is
him.
classified as merchant.
All right, so we want to raise periscope, look bearing 1, say 60. We're gonna look down that bearing, which is right that direction. Yeah, he's really close. Holy crap. We might have to like do an emergency deep here. It sounds like he's right in front of us. Does he have any bearing rate? He's on the left drawn left. All right, 160 feet coming up to 4 or 5 feet.
5 feet, dive by.
Coming on up. Coming on up. Here we go. Coming up. It's raise that periscope. Let's get it up. I am uncomfortably close to this trawler, man. This is not good. We will not need high power to see this guy. This guy will be very visible.
Up scope.
Here we go. There he is. Oh my God, he's coming right for us.
Con sonar master 1 is
He's literally coming
classified
right for
as
us.
Merchant.
What's his range? Oh my God. Aha. Who was that? There was somebody over here. Who's this? Oh. That's Jupiter. Right, down.
Down scope.
Yeah, he's only 1,040 yards away. Oh, so we're gonna go deep. Let's not collide with the nice fishermen, please. All right. So, wow. Well, that answers that question. Where the hell's the contact? Oh, he's to the north, which is in our baffles. I bet you if we turn, we find him.
Passing 100 feet.
This guy's gonna drive right over us. Maddie says he's a communist. Uh-oh. Hey, we got to make communism okay word to say in the chat. The Autobot got him again. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I got this one. Okay, and then I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Just like that, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know why communism is a bad word. If it's a bad Twitch word, I can't undo that. But that would be ridiculous. Why would communism be a bad word on Twitch? Half my jokes are communism. That's going to take away a lot of content if I can't say that word. Yeah. That's the underhull of the trawler running us over right now. That's what that is.
Passing 500 feet.
Oh, well, I mean, communism, sure, yeah. I mean, we can all agree communism is not the best, right? I don't like treating people as a collective. That's not exactly how I treat people. I treat people as individuals. You have an identity
Passing
with me.
600 feet.
You're a person. I'm just saying. That's just me. Wow. If this ever happened, like on a sub, everybody would be fired. Everybody would be fired. Yep. Starting with the sonarman, ending with the captain. He's literally like right over the top. Oh my God, that's so crazy. But our threat axis is to the north, and I don't see any contacts up there. What's going on? We might have to do the unthinkable. Yeah. We might have to transmit active sonar. Oh. I won't do that. It's going to give our position away. Why don't we shoot a decoy to the north and see if he shoots the decoy? We'll do it as the trawler runs us over here. I'm going to shoot the decoy right here.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
All
right, apparently that's 000.
Con sonar lost contact.
All right.
Master 1, last bearing 299. Contact faded.
All right, so when it reaches that box, it's going to start emitting noise like it's a submarine, which is right about now. All right, so that trawler goes overhead. I kind of used him to mask our noise. And now it appears as if coming out from under the trawler is an American boat heading north. Let's see what happens to our little decoy here. Let's see. We're going fishing for a submarine. Yeah, I know, Selvik. As soon as you step away, Matty D comes out with the communism banned word that had to be allowed. Yeah, I'm going to go through the. There's a couple bots that run the chat besides the moderators, and see if that word's on there. I didn't add it, that's for sure. Yeah. You guys can say communism all you want. Yeah. I think it's funny. It's definitely a Twitch thing because it was only banned on Twitch. Not banned, but blocked on Twitch. It wasn't blocked on the other sites. So if it's a Twitch no word, that's up to Twitch. I can't undo that. You don't think the word's banned? Okay, good. It shouldn't be. I don't know what's going on there. It says, I think it was a Trafalgar, but yeah, got tangled in the nets. Oh, right. Yeah, listen, that's happened more than once, but a Trafalgar did do that. Was it the late 80s, I think? It might have been early 90s. And it was very tragic because I think some people on the trawler were drowned, I think. It's a real problem going underneath these fishing boats. Now, the good news here is with the fishing boat that's making anything more than, say, 5 knots, he's definitely not dragging a big old net full of fish. He's repositioning to either go home or go to his new fishing spot, right? So in this case, nothing would have happened. But if you hear a trawler who's running his engine like his life depends on it, like the last gasp of oxygen and the diesel's just working its ass off and it's not moving very fast, that's because he's pulling about 4 tons of fish behind him, trying to reel him in. That's when bad things happen. You stay the hell away from that. Yeah, the briefing said whenever we began this mission, our target was to the north. That's why I shot the decoy to the north, just to see if that would attract any attention. And then we can sit down here off the continental slope. It's going from shallow to deep off continental shelf. You have the shelf, the slope, and then the abyssal basin right here. And if there's anybody up here that reacts to this, we can smite them. We can smack them around a little bit. Oh, yeah. Most nets, and I don't know why this didn't happen in the case of the Trafalgar, but most nets have breakaways in case they get snagged on something, like the bottom of the ocean, which is much more common than a submarine. You're not stuck there like it's an anchor, right? But apparently the net, for whatever reason, did not break away that day with the Trafalgar. Yeah. Was that the name of the sub, the Emi Maru? The name of the trawler, I meant. Yeah. Yeah, we do have a tendency to bump into things ourselves. It's very, I don't know. I mean, mistakes happen, so you can't be like, well, that's an untrained crew. I hate to throw it up as a mistake, but sometimes that's all it is, Expensive mistake. But it's a mistake, That's the one thing I did not like about the Navy in general, is whenever a mistake happened that was very large, like the San Francisco running aground, I think killed a sailor, because they were going like full speed when they hit the bottom, essentially. They had a safety stand down for the entire submarine force. Everybody had to stop what they're doing and go to training all day for a full day to learn about how not to run into the earth, even if you were a machinist mate trying to fix the diesel so you could get underway the next morning, putting the diesel back together after maintenance. You had to stop doing that, put your tools down, and then all day during the sunlight hours, workday hours, do a safety stand down, which is where everybody just learns about what happened and how not to do it again, even though it may not apply to us. And then guess who's still getting underway at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning? You are. So what do the machinist mates have to do? They have to work all night to put the diesel back together so they can go critical on the reactor, cut shore power, and go underway. I hate that kind of blanket leadership, because it's actually not leadership, but that's what they call it. Things like that in the Navy drove me crazy. I mean, if there's a deficiency, definitely address it and fix it, but don't blanket the entire submarine force and take a day's work away when someone in that submarine force is going underway in 12 hours and is still trying to put the diesel back together. I felt bad for the A-Gang, and the A-Gang are the arch enemy of sonarmen. We have no sympathy for them, but I did that night because it wasn't their fault. There was nothing they could do about it. Training didn't teach them anything that affects their job, and they had to stay up all night, exhausted the next day, standing watch. As the maneuvering watch, the helmsman was one of the machinist mates, one of the young guys, exhausted, driving the boat on the surface out of Groton, Connecticut. So dumb. And I know the other branches do the same thing. It's not like that's a Navy thing, but it's really, really stupid. All right. He's not reacting to our decoy at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transmit active sonar and see if we get any kind of return here.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
If nothing else, we'll hear him ping back. Maybe. Maybe not. Is he behind us? I don't know. Let's do a baffle clear.
Come right to.
I'm going to
0,
ride the
5,
slope,
1,
the continental slope
high.
between the shallow area and the deep water, and see if I can find anything that's out here. Because I think he's to the north. I think he's out this way. Let's see. Somebody says coach mentality. One guy messes up, everybody pays the price. Yeah, that's a little different than the example I'm saying, but it is true that everybody paid the price and that there was blanket training. And here's the justification for it. So I'll give the flip side, is that if one boat runs aground, you know, whether somebody got hurt or not, if one boat runs aground, maybe the next boat to run aground will happen tomorrow. Maybe we need to stop and train everybody. Hey, this is how you don't run aground. Everybody on board, and then you go back to your job the next day. A safety stand down, by the way, can last a week. I saw that happen for the entire Navy because of an aviation accident in the aviation world. And so for a week, nothing got done at Kings Bay Naval Base that the sailors could do. The shore guys working their butt off trying to make up for all the stuff we're not doing because we're sitting in cruise mess going, yep, don't fly the plane into Mount Rainier or whatever. You know, that was so dumb. Some of those admirals need to be keel hauled for those decisions. But yeah, and in that way, that was straight up punishment. They were not trying to train us. They were trying to punish the Navy for something somebody in aviation did. And to this day, I don't even know what happened. I didn't remember that part. I remember getting punished for it, though. Yeah, that was, whoa. That's just an admiral throwing a temper tantrum, punishing the entire Navy for no reason. Things like that kept me from re-enlisting. Yeah. Those are the stories I don't tell because they're one-offs. That's not the norm. But when it happens, it sucks. Now, thankfully, in 20 years, that happened once. A 5-day stand down. It only happened one time. But man, that was no fun.
Con sonar, switching to passive search.
All right, I'm turning the active sonar off because it ain't doing nothing. This is so weird. What a weird mission. This submarine is not here. All right, I'm just gonna leave. Oh my God, it was an Oscar II. Are you kidding me? I've waited for this mission for a while. We have not seen an Oscar II at all. In a year? How long have we been playing this game? The one time we get the Oscar II, he's nowhere on the game. He was somewhere outside 10,000 yards, probably to the north. That sucks, and we can't go back after him. He's gone now. They take his little piece off the map. Son of a bitch. Oh, that was a big one. Yeah. Now, we're not winning the campaign after losing that mission. All right, so, oh, wait a second. Now we get the briefing for enemy cruise missile submarines transiting to Norwegian Sea. This is the briefing that is the Oscar sub. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, this better be them. Oh, I'm going to make sure we get close, too. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. We're going to make sure we get close. All right, 10,000 yards, folks. He bears 045. There is a thermal layer. It's pretty strong, too. Strong surface duct.
Con sonar,
All right.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. He's right on top of us. I'm not letting this guy get away. No.
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
Yep.
0, 4, 8. Designated Sierra 2.
Oh, that's another one. Okay.
Con sonar, new contact bearing. 1, 5, 7. Designated Sierra 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sierra 1's the submarine. Sierra 1 is the submarine for sure. Oh my God. There we go. Is it an Oscar? Nope. We missed out on the Oscar. It looks like it might be a Charlie.
Con sonar,
Ooh.
Sierra 1.
All right, might be a Charlie.
Classified as
These guys up here
submerged
look like
submarine.
trawlers to me, but I'll see if they're subs. A Charlie's probably not by himself. He could be. He's capable of being by himself. It's not a Juliet. A Juliet needs an escort. A Juliet needs someone holding her hand as she goes to the ball. The Charlie can actually get up and move. 30-knot submarine, easy. He can defend himself. But I'm just double checking that these other knuckleheads are something other than... Whatever Sierra 2 is, Sierra 3 is the same thing. Oh, no, it's not. It's very similar, though. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. All right. It's got to be a civilian ship. Yeah. I'm not even worried about it. I'm going to call it a trawler. It's not a trawler, but it's not a submarine either. Same with that one. Okay, the only thing we're worried about is this Charlie right here. All right. This son of a gun not getting away like the other one did. Nope. Not going to happen. Now, we do have a strong layer. Ooh, well, it's a nice day outside. Okay. Enough periscope liberty for us. Let's go down below the layer. Layer's at what? 250 feet. So let's make our depth. If we go, what's total water depth? Hold on a second. How deep's the water here? 1,900 feet. You minus 250 from that, so 1,700. And then you divide that in half. There's like 800 feet, so minus that. 1,100 feet. If we come down to 1,100 feet, that's probably our best search depth. Rig for deep submergence.
Make depth 1,100 feet.
That's how we're going to do it. And then it's actually a good course. Like, he's not in our forward end fire of our towed array. He's not in the aft end fire. He's not in our baffles. Pretty good course. We'll put our little cursor on him and see which way he goes. I expect him to go to the south. He's probably trying to get to the Atlantic or get to the shipping lanes that are in the Norwegian Sea, not the Atlantic, that are south of our position. Because remember, we're up at the northern part of Norway right now. Everything he wants to shoot is south of this location. So I expect him to be going somewhere in that south to west, quadrant. Sky Pig says, I don't remember any 5-day safety stand down. Yeah, I definitely remember it. I was in Kings Bay Naval Base whenever we did it. I don't remember the year, though. That's the thing. I don't remember the year. But it was 5 days, and it was everybody. It just wasted a week. It was so dumb. Yeah. And it came from the top, too. It wasn't like the admiral at the base said it. It came from, like, the Pentagon. Do I have an empty tube? Oh, that's where the decoy goes. I suppose I could put another decoy in it. Yeah. All right. Yep, we got an empty tube. I'm filling it back up again, though. Yeah, it's a playable subs mod, is what it is. So, yeah, the whole blanket punishing everybody. I get it in some cases, but don't call it leadership. Call it punishment. Yep. That's my view on it.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Let's see what we got. Oh, there he goes. So now we know that he's going kind of the direction we expect him to be going. This is good for us. We'll just stay on this course. We actually could speed up.
Make turns for 1, 0,
if we can track him at 10 knots,
maneuvering
we'll do that, and then we'll shoot him. We will shoot him. I hope he's not that close. That's pretty close. How good is he coming in on sonar? Let's take a look at that. Not that good. It doesn't help that we're doing 10 knots, too. But he's right over here. Right over there. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's lack of leadership, yeah. Whenever I was running the sonar division, I never did anything like that. Here's another thing. Here's a little tip for you, because I've seen this in the corporate world too, which didn't make any idea sense.
0 feet, dive by.
Don't go in to your morning briefing with your guys, with your division, and you got your little pad of paper because you got the plan of the day and you know what you got to get done maintenance wise, and you're assigning who's going to do what, right? That's normally what happens at the beginning of the day for sonar division anyway. Okay, I can only speak from my personal experience, but the whole boat was doing this at the same time, so I imagine it was happening everywhere. But one thing that happened boat after boat, at least on my first 2 boats, because I didn't do it on my 3rd boat because I was the one doing it, giving the brief anyway. Don't tell them or ask your division for a volunteer.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Don't go in and say, hey, we need a volunteer. It's a kilo, by the way. And then not say why. And just expect someone to volunteer, because no matter what it is, you just abdicated responsibility of doing that job to whoever volunteers. And of course, no one's going to, and then you're going to assign someone, and it just makes you look weak as a leader. Go in there and assign the freaking jobs to people. And if they don't like it, tough. If you need to talk to them about it, talk to them about it. Not in front of everybody, not there at the quarters. You pull them aside later on and you straighten that shit out. That's leadership. Don't ask for volunteers. I can't believe how many times that happened. And when I was a first class petty officer, I was talking to the chief petty officer who was doing it after everybody had gone and done to do their work, and was like, let's not do that again. And of course he did, because he's a fucking knucklehead.
Come right to 090.
One thing I learned in the Navy, and I saw it in the corporate world too, so it's not just a military thing, rank has absolutely nothing to do with personal quality, knowledge, leadership. It has nothing to do with the person. Don't look at the rank and assume anything about that person. That's my big takeaway from the Navy, because I've seen a lot of disappointment in the senior enlisted community. It's just bad. It's real bad. And you don't really expect that in the submarine force, but guess what? It's there too.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
So we're not in. I was trying to get into his baffles, but with him being a
faded.
kilo and us at 10 knots, we're not going to hold him outside even 5,000 yards. This says 6.8, which is probably accurate. What we're going to do is we're going to drive bearing rate on him so he gets away from the trawler, because I don't expect to keep the wire for this attack, because we'll be busy dodging his counterfire, basically. So what I want to do is I want to drive the torpedo to the west and then have it go south for the attack after we get some range separation here. So we want at least 30 degrees in bearing separation. That's going to be easy because they're going opposite directions. But we also want at least 3,500 yards of range separation, and then you have to account for where's the kilo going to evade. Is he going to evade to the east? Because our weapon could easily get sucked up by this trawler. So you want to give a couple extra yards for that. So we're not going to shoot right now. We're going to basically let him go out to here. How long will that take? Well, is he doing 5 knots? What's the speed? Let's assume the kilo's doing 5 knots. He's not fast. So if you want to go 5,000 yards, so no, 1 knot's going to be 2,000 yards in an hour. So he's doing 10,000 yards in an hour because at 5 knots, and he's only going to go roughly. This is not exact, but it's somewhere around 4,000 yards. It's a triangle, so it's not the. You have to take in the coefficient right here, but it's close enough. It's a pretty narrow angle. Yeah, so that's going to be like 20 minutes maybe. Ooh, I don't like that. Well, we're also driving the bearing rate, so it's going to be less than 20 minutes. Okay, that's good. That's good. What we'll have to do, though, is we can't open up range too much if we're going to regain him. If he's a kilo, we probably want to come to the right now.
Come right to 118.
And even then, we're not going to regain him. Well, I don't expect to anyway. But what we should do is slow down, and then we can regain him. And I can still shoot to the west, turn the weapon south, cut the wire if I need to, and both me and the trawler will be fine. And that's all assuming that the kilo doesn't do anything different, that it keeps going on the course that's going, at the speed that it's going. That may not be the case. We may be in for a surprise whenever we slow down.
Steady course.
Anyway, let's see what you guys are at. Epic is nice because it stows the array. Oh. I mean, yeah, I suppose. If you want the visual of the towed array, that's nice. What else do you got there? It says .mod, you rip it off the boat. Okay. Hans for Real says, I once, during a meeting with 2 German companies, had to correct my CEO, which I've done several times, since he knew he would say things that wasn't correct. Yeah, I never corrected the leadership in front of the men. If he said something wrong or did something I didn't agree with, I usually didn't say anything because he's talking, I'm not. So I'm just not going to throw. And then afterwards, and not necessarily right afterwards, like a couple hours later when we're having coffee, I bring it up then, away from everybody. That's just how I did everybody's leadership style is different. Find your own leadership style and stick with it. But just, I try to remove those 2 tropes. The blanket punishment is not leadership, and asking for a volunteer makes you look weak as a leader. So don't do that. That's my 2 things I'm offering today. That's it. Your answer was he was wrong. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The big thing is you should never be in a chain of command, whether it's in a corporation or not, in a structure where you're afraid to speak up. If that's where you find yourself, find a new job. Get out of that job, because that's not healthy. That's not going to last too either. I saw that more in the corporate world. There was no fear in the military world because nobody get fired. Corporate world, everybody gets fired, for anything. So there's a lot of, okay, whatever you say, boss, a whole lot of that going on, which I understand it. You want to keep your job. Yeah. So I get it. I'm not ignorant of that. Yeah. But every one of you out there watching this has a style of communication.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Yep. Stick with that style. Let's take a look at the merchant real quick. Oh yeah, look at him. Got some boxes on the front. He's got that British flag right there. Look at the British flag. Somebody up here, he's smoking and joking. He's hanging out by the exhaust for some reason. That's probably not very good for your lungs. That's probably not good at all. What's in these boxes here? Oh, that looks like a hot tub. Look at that. It's got the hot tub lid. Yeah, those are hot tubs. It's a hot tub delivery boat. Hell yeah. This is a party boat. They're taking the lid off one of these hot tubs when the sun goes down. Yeah, they're using one of these hot tubs. Hell yeah. I mean, it may be an all-male sausage fest, but it's going to be a good time either way, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's party barge right there. CR3 is the party barge. All right, so check this out. This is a little more realistic than you may think, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot CR1 right now. We haven't had contact on CR1 in like 5 minutes. I still know where he's at, assuming he didn't change anything. And we're going to shoot him. So fire point procedures on.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 1.
Thanks a lot, Sonar.
1.
Well done.
0.
I was trying to prove a point. Son of a bitch. Well, check fire. Check fire, check fire, check fire.
Come left to 090. Helm I.
Apparently we got to open range a little bit. I know. I should have fired anyway. Yeah. That would have been fun. Now, in Sonar's defense, that's not exactly the bearing I expected him to be. I expected him to be a little bit over here, and he's not. So Sonar might have saved the day there. Who knows? All this means is we need to go east a little bit more.
Steady course.
We already have the bearing separation, and we have the range separation. If he's on this bearing, the closest he can be to this guy is like 5,000 yards. So this guy is safe from the torpedo. This guy's going to be fine. We just have to get our weapon in between these two trawlers, which is what we're going to do. And I'm going to give sonar some extra time here to try and get a direction of motion. I still expect him to be going to the west. Uh-oh. We're doing 10 knots, right? Yeah, we're doing 10 knots. He should not be going to the east. Even if he's going to the east, his bearing should not be going to the east. There's no way he's doing more than 10 knots. He's not going faster than we are due east. Holy smokes, but it looks like he might be. Is this guy, is he transiting? All right, hold on. This might just be a little bit of, let's wait for the next update on the, you guys can see that, right? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. I expect him to go to this side of the green line. That's what I expect. And that's not happening. Huh. We're in his baffles, though. According to sonar, we're in his baffles. I don't know if I trust that call. If we're in his baffles, we can shoot right now and be fine for a few minutes. We won't be fine for very long, but a few minutes. All right, you know what? Let's see if sonar is right. Let's do a little test. If sonar is right, we're going to be fine. Okay, so firing point procedures on Sierra 1 bearing 089. System solution is course 190, range 500 yards, speed 10 knots. Medium confidence. Solution set, weapon ready, ship ready, shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Bar clearance maneuver complete, steer the weapon. Okay, so we're going to put the weapon way the heck out there. And this weapon will drive outside his baffles. That's the point. I want him to see the weapon this direction and shoot that direction. The fact that he didn't shoot us immediately tells me sonar was right. We're definitely in his baffles. It's really important that he detects this weapon, over here. Because he's going to throw a lot of weapons, probably 3, around this point. I'd rather him throw 3 weapons over here than over here. Okay. I think we're going to be good. Yeah. I think we're going to be good. Yeah, to Google it, but the red flag with GB top left was the Bermuda flag. Oh, is it Bermuda? I mean, it's definitely one of the colonies. So I suppose Bermuda is a colony, or was. I don't know if they are now, but they were. I've been to Bermuda twice, but I've never set foot on land. I was only on the boat. Yeah, it looks like a nice island. I wouldn't mind visiting it. It's not very big. You'd be surprised how small Bermuda is. Tiny little thing. It's always getting hammered by hurricanes too, man. The people who live on Bermuda, they resilient. Yeah. Every single hurricane that comes up the East Coast wipes out Bermuda. Not wipes it out, but it hits it. Yeah. I swear the houses on Bermuda must be made out of concrete. They must be bunkers, All right, I don't want the torpedo to get too far away, so let's go ahead and start heading them south. And I'm trying to trigger the kilo into shooting at it. That's what I'm trying to get here. Because once he does that, we'll know exactly where he is. Somkin says, just merged in a change that could end poorly, so... Oh, be careful. Yeah, you take care of Somkin. Have a good one, buddy. Somkin's, he's an IT guy at the hospital. So whenever he updates Windows, the heart machine might stop. We don't want that to happen. Yeah, so he's got to go take care of the ICU people. Yeah. Oh, you're just watching logs. Okay. Hey, make sure the heart machine keeps pumping the heart thing, okay? And the lung machine keeps sparking the lungs into the people. It's really important. You don't work at a hospital? Doggone it, Somkin. I'm trying to build a story around you. You can't be sitting here telling the truth. All right, fine. He doesn't work at a hospital. He works at a veterinary clinic. He's trying to save the kittens. He's trying to save the little puppies. How's that? Don't make me work you at a liquor store now. I'll go the other way with this story, okay? You work at a cocaine factory. Okay. Too far. That might actually violate Twitch TOS. Like, you probably can't even joke about that. Yeah. Oh, somebody's got the answer about the flag. The British Merchant Fleet has a flag like that. Oh, I didn't know that. Hope you submit your change order. Okay. Oh my God. Why is this Kilo not shooting this thing? Is the Kilo not paying attention? What's going on here? What's happening? All right, I'm gonna turn it south. It's got to see it now. I mean, come on, it's like a few thousand yards away. What's going on? I know right where you're at now, buddy. He's right there. Yeah. He didn't see us. He don't see us. He had no idea. Trust me on this. Baffles. Is he going to run in front of my torpedo? He might. I'm going to let this happen. He might literally run in front of my torpedo.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, we might have met the dumbest Kilo in the Navy. We might want to let this guy live, because he ain't shooting nobody. He's a moron. This is my favorite kind of target right here. I want this guy in the next episode.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 210.
Don't sink the dumb ones. Those are the ones that make you look good. Leroy's cousin is the Kilo's captain. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh my word. Hey, we can watch it now. Let's go to the... Oh my gosh. Turn the camera around.
Con
that's
sonar, noisemaker bearing
That's his weapon.
209.
Yeah, see, he shot 3. Uno, dos, tres. Ah, yeah. I speak fancy. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that him? Oh, look at him. He went up to the surface. He sure did. He's trying to be like me. That's how I evaded the last episode. Yeah. That's what we did. That worked. See, he's learning. He's learning. He's like, you know what? If he can do it, we can do it. Well, let's find out about that. Let's see if you can do it. We'll see about that. Oh, there he is. That's him, folks. Move the camera to his location.
Con sonar, noisemaker
All right, that's our torpedo.
2.
See what kind of torpedo beats Senior Leroy has, or Leroy's cousin.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
You're gonna have to go faster than that. Now the Kilo can dive and rise pretty quick. It's really good at changing depth. So let's see if he uses that to his advantage. Looks like he's trying to. He's changing depth. That's a good. It's got guys some skills. Will it be enough? Yes. Good dodge. Proximity fuse got him.
0. Contact is in the back.
You almost made it. You're so close. He was so close. He thought he got away. Nope. You're within 9 meters. You're gone, buddy. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Ah, man. Now, what's kind of funny is this trawler, CR2, should be toast. Matter of fact, let's turn around and watch the fun.
Come right to 1.
We'll speed up real quick.
Make turns for
Get this puppy
3,
turned around so we can
2,
see the fun
none.
happen.
Maneuvering eye.
One of these 3 torpedoes is going to go very close to CR2. There's one of them. There's another one like right here. There it is. Yep.
Con sonar,
This one's going to go right by
contact,
CR2.
Sierra 3. Last bearing 155. Contact faded.
All right. Let's make sure we're getting turned around here.
Come right to 181. Helm eye.
Come back down to
Make
5
turns
knots.
for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
All right.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra.
I'm going to get an exact position on the trawler so we can
8.
watch the shenanigans unfold.
Con sonar
There he
regained
is.
contact on Sierra.
Give me the exact
3,
position,
bearing
please. There you
1,
are.
5, 3.
All right, so he's here. Ah, there it is, Norwegian flag. We learned that last week, folks. Look at that. We're learning our flags. How about that?
Con
Oh, look at all the fish they
maneuvering,
got.
Making turns for 5 knots.
All right, so where's torpedoes at? Torpedo right there. Now, where's he at? Where's he at? There. Oh, he's over there. Huh. Yeah, this torpedo should definitely see him, but they never do. These torpedoes are blind to pretty much everything except whales and us. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that this thing will eventually hit a whale, because we saw it happen. I thought they couldn't hit whales. I thought that it was in the game where they're not allowed to. Well, it definitely did. Well, the whale exploded. That was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so he's going to get away. Good for him. Good on you, sir. So a successful attack all the way around. No collateral damage, no war crimes. One sunk kilo that did a halfway decent job of trying to evade. I'll give him that. You know, he was at a real disadvantage going up against one of our torpedoes. And next time we do a torpedo load, we'll definitely get the banana kind, because you guys like the banana torpedoes. We'll definitely do that. That'll be fun. Let's go and secure our active sonar.
Switching.
We don't need that
Make
anymore.
turns for 3,
Nope,
2
nope.
knots. Maneuvering
But it's
aye.
Wednesday. I know. Listen, I don't control those torpedoes. What can I do, you know? Well, don't answer that. I'm not going to shoot them myself. I
Con
mean, come
maneuvering.
on.
Making turns for 3.
I don't need the
2
tonnage that
knots.
bad. However, I do like getting the medals. I'm just medals ain't bad. All right, here we go. Let's see what the total for today is. We're going to save it. Let's go to the summary. 192,000 tons right up there. Look at that. 192, baby. How much of that is merchants? 41,000 tons in merchants. Those war crimes right there. Good times. Good times. All right. 25 days of war, 6 missions accomplished. Probably should be 7, but we screwed up the Oscar mission. I blame you guys for that, by the way. I didn't do that. You did that. Yeah, that's what's going in the report. Yeah, that's leadership right there. I didn't do it. Yeah, welcome to the Navy. I wish that wasn't true, but it is. That's the way it is sometimes. Hey, we got 16,000 tons of capital tonnage. I bet you that was the Cara. I bet you the Cara counted a lot for that tonnage. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Next stream is on Friday. I don't know what we're streaming. I want to be streaming Modern Naval Warfare, but I don't know if they're going to update the game between now and then. I'm kind of waiting on that. We'll see what happens with that patch. Expect Modern Naval Warfare on Friday, and let's hope for the best, okay? We'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. See ya. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, and don't forget, 10% True podcast. My episode comes out on Friday. Subscribe to 10% True on YouTube now so that when it comes out on Friday, you get the notification. He's over in Europe, so it's going to be early for us Americans.